boils and ghouls and creatures of indeterminable origin to this year's 2022 episode of Final Girl. I, of course, am the Spookmaster General, Scott Shainsaw. Joining me, as always, are Dwayne, the turtlest of doves. Pete, say hello, Dwayne.
Oh, hi.
Devin, Thunder Arms is a bit of a stretch. He's not been working out as much lately. He's getting like he might be getting a little bit sad or old. Davenport, say hello, Devin.
Hello, Devin.
He didn't bring the thunder. He kept it all in his arms. And of course, we have Alex. Never lost a sheep in her life. Shepherd. Say hello, Alex.
Oh, that's so weird to hear. Hi, call me Abon.
I will. I'm sorry. I'll take it back. I just want to say you never lost a sheep in your life because I think that statement's true.
Oh, no, I have never lost a sheep in my life. So there's that.
I'm so glad you could join me all here during the spookiest of seasons. I have a responsibility to ask you all a very important question, and I will start, of course, in the order of my screen. It's the same order as which I introduced you. Dwayne, my question for you is, what's your favorite scary movie?
You know, we've done this several times, and I feel like if I just keep saying the same movie, that's fucked up. So in the past, I've said High Voltage, which is, I think it's High Voltage. Pretty good French movie, if you haven't watched it. So I've talked about that one. And
very intense, part of the neo-French horror movement in the early 2000s, I believe.
You are better at that than I am. And I was going to mention Strangers. The Strangers is back in 2009 where they wore masks. I think it was The Strangers. But I think we played that one out, and I think Insidious has been played out as well. But here's I will come for you in a different way because I'm just going to use the movies that I've seen so far. Is I shit you not favorite scary movie this year. It's not even a scary movie. The Fall.
Mm-hmm. The Fall.
If you haven't watched
it yet, but I know of it.
It is not a horror movie, but it is horrific. It'll get you there, man. It'll fuck you up a little bit.
I hope so.
Two times now.
Damn it.
Hey everybody, it's a new year, new me, new Halloween, new movie, so I'm going to go ahead and pick Hotel Transylvania 4.
Oh, wow, I could have never seen it coming.
Like every year, I think it's just 1 year that there hasn't been a Hotel Transylvania movie, but they did it, and so here we are. Hey. I don't like scary movies. I don't. Someone tried talking me into watching, is it called The Black Phone? It came out.
The Black Phone, I believe.
Yeah,
yes,
I do want to see it. Looks suspenseful and kind of...
Ethan Hawke in a spooky mask, if I recall.
Yeah, I don't know if it's good or if anybody would recommend it, but if someone tried to get me to watch it, and I'm like, maybe I will. Maybe I will not.
Maybe I absolutely won't because I'm a scaredy baby.
Yeah, and that's true.
Abon is what I will call you because that's your name. It was on your birth certificate.
Definitely.
Quick question for you. What's your favorite scary movie?
I'm a big weenie. I don't like scary movies. But I do appreciate Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, that was a good one.
As far as like a black comedy kind of horror comedy.
Yeah, it's a satire almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very delicious.
And then once upon a time ago, I do remember Paranormal Activity was of interest.
That was a good one.
It was unique in its way at the time, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The first one was
good. And then I got bored of it.
For the time. Just like Blair Witch was good for the time.
They kind of... Right. They played the Paranormal Activity to death a little bit more. I think there was a couple direct-to-DVD Blair Witch sequels, but...
I've seen them all.
Yeah,
It is a franchise.
Yeah, for sure. We have to record this a little bit early in the spooky season, so I haven't actually watched a lot of horror movies this year. I think the only one that I watched, and I really honestly wouldn't even recommend it, so sorry, is Mad God. It was this one that came out. Some guy who's big in the world of like stop animation, and it's very, very, very visually striking. You could tell a lot of artistry went into making it. There's not like a whole lot of plot. It's just like, what if I showed you horrors beyond your comprehension?
No,
and you're like, okay, all right, I'm in. Okay. It really is kind of just like a stop motion visual tour of hell. It's not great.
Seems like something I would not watch.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. There's just not a lot of plot to it. It's truly visceral scenes, and it does impact you in an emotional way. It elicits a response. That response is, "We are all just shit, aren't we?" Which is not a good way to feel. So I don't recommend it, but maybe it's your thing. If that is your thing, Mad God, check it out.
I changed my answer.
Okay.
Because I forgot I had watched this movie this year.
Hotel Transylvania 3.
Yes. No, and it's a two-way tie because I was looking at the 2022 scary movies, and apparently I've seen a handful. I haven't watched Nope yet, which apparently it's really good. But my two-way tie is Choose or Die off of Netflix.
Okay.
That was entertaining.
It was entertaining.
And Scream. The remake of Scream, the reimagining or whatever cool term they were using.
Yeah.
That was enjoyable. Not the scariest of movies, but enjoyable, classic experience. If you want a decent scary movie, there you go.
We decided that for in Movie Club, the podcast I'll never make, we decided we were going to go ahead and do instead of a movie each week for October, we each picked a horror anthology. And we're all just going to watch the 3 horror anthologies and get back and talk about them. So mine is one I haven't seen yet. It's called Tiny Cinema. And I got big high hopes for that'll be good. And then we got Creep Show, and I don't remember what the third one is. I'm going to have to hit my boy up and be like, hey, what was your pick?
Yeah,
I think it's another one I haven't seen. I've seen Creep Show, obviously. Stephen King and George A. Romero working together, you can't really miss.
And I did.
Anyway, there's another movie on my list. It's called Final Girl. It's like a 2015 beat with like a couple guys that I know that are funny, and I never knew they existed. It's funny that it hasn't come up on my radar, but they get like sucked into their favorite horror movie and have to try to survive it. That's also on my list to watch this season. So,
well, it's us. They should film us next time. We could do those things.
They should film us. That's it. So we are going to be playing a little game called Final Girl, and folks at home might know the rules by now. I think everybody's played by Abon.
I played last year.
You played last year.
I played last year ago.
Is what Shane was gonna say. Up until last year, you hadn't played.
You threw me off by being like, I wanted to at least read the rules. I was like, oh, has Abon never played this before?
No, I'm a good girl.
Excellent. Grab that audio clip. And then we'll go ahead and it's a pretty simple game. We've played it a bunch of times before. It's just going to be a good old goofy, spooky time. We each have presented a new premise, because we do a new premise every year, building each year until the 11th year. We will do the finalist girl competing pitting the 10 previous final girls against each other. So we've done 4 in the past. This is going to be our 5th. So we need a new setting, a new premise, and a new villain. So I would like you all to present to me your best horror films for us to live through tonight, starting with Dwayne.
I didn't want to start, but that's fine. I'll start.
Well, you're first on my screen, and that's
fine.
You should have known by now.
That's true. I just want everybody to know that I've spent a lot of time working on this idea.
Okay.
and
this is my idea.
I'm not really open
my idea
to criticism on it at this time.
I forgot he said it. He's just stealing my idea.
But I just wanted to say that my setting idea movie is that all the characters are vampires and the big bad is a vampire hunter.
It's so good, dude. I wish that.
That's a really good idea.
I love it.
I mean, can we just stop there? Let's do that one.
Yeah, I feel like
we
for some reason it has my vote.
I probably wish to hear other ideas.
I do want to hear Devin and Abon's ideas, though. Because what if they're way better than my bad idea from last year?
Like I said, I'm not open to criticism on my idea at this time.
Okay, I'm not giving any criticisms.
My idea is that everyone goes to this castle, but instead of vampires, everyone's werewolves. So I don't know.
And there's a vampire hunter after the werewolf.
I'm so glad you guys came to this with like energy and enthusiasm.
No, so here's mine. I've kind of thinking like, what else? What have we not done? I like the idea. Sure. It's like what does Scooby Doo? The island? What is it? It's Mystery Island. What is it? Island?
Zombie Island?
But not zombies. I don't care about zombies. I just want it to be an island, and like the big bad would be like this tiki monster of some sort. So
it's like haunted Moana.
Haunted Moana.
Less Moana, more haunted.
It's like the episode of the Brady Bunch when they go to Hawaii and find the tiki idols.
I didn't see that one, but I'll assume.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's a throwback. You're showing your age.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
respect it.
But that's mine. That's my idea.
Good idea, Devin. So we've got haunted. We've got a town full of vampires, and there's going to be like a vampire hunter. That's a really. I like how that turns the whole staple on its head. And then we've got haunted island tiki monster. And Abon, what's your idea?
What if we are all thrown into hell and we have to escape?
No, we're playing a game, Abon, not like what's happening now in life. Like what's real life, like what's a game.
Well, I mean, like a world virus could take over and we all have to survive that.
Okay, so a pandemic. Okay.
Done.
Oh, shit.
Cool. Yeah, that vampire thing is dumb. We're doing that one.
Cool. I got my first character.
I think I'm gonna go with I'm trying to think of what I want the monster. Sorry, I'm kind of on the spot now. I had an idea, but it went away for some reason. Jen, if you want to buy me some time.
Why, hello, my spooky friends. I have been asked by Uncle Shainsaw to buy time while the team considers their options for Final Girl 2022. This is what it sounds like when the editor is buying time while everyone is busy doing things that probably don't matter. But I will keep you entertained in the spookiest and strangest way possible.
I know now, beyond a shadow of a doubt, my beehole is light.
Can I roll to cut that glass with my nipples?
I mean, cause it sounds like it would be a thought. I can such that be.
What's your favorite planet? My sun.
Maybe you want to spread out in the boat. I don't think popping a boat really in the rapids is a good idea. Not anymore. I got a Kristoff kite. Get out of here.
Interesting. How much for the aphrodisiac?
It's 5 gold per pound. You need about a pound in someone's drink.
A pound of liquid?
A pound of a pounder.
No buts about it. There's a butt on that.
Everyone would go naked with the invisible spell.
Leans over. Oh no, I see a butt here.
Touch me, please. Headphones out, touch me.
You keep an eye out for those. I'll let you be captain of the poop.
Sorry, mama. I'm a wobbly wizard.
What's a motorcycle?
Well, these ones are made out of bones and they're on fire and fueled by H of your dad.
boners. Oh gosh, no.
Motorcycle. Ah, damn it.
And now it looks like we may have finally come to a decision. And with that, we will bring you back into this episode of Final Girl 2022. Enjoy.
Okay, so my premise is this: it is there's like a family home with a bunch of kids and a babysitter, and the slashers coming, and they're trapped inside the house. We will be playing as the family pets. And it's our job to save the humans from the slasher.
About as good as mine. All right, let's vote.
You know, I was thinking. All right, yeah. All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna go. I vote for Dwayne.
I vote for Dwayne's also.
I vote for Shane's
Dwayne's
idea.
as well.
Here's the thing: is you were gonna have to kill off 6 of those animals or 7 of those animals.
But like some of them, but one of them would be like a goldfish, and one of them would be like a turtle, and one of them would be like a gerbil. And, like
I'm Swade. I'm back.
Hamsters die comically all the time.
Yeah. No, the
In real
gerbil.
life.
I know how the gerbil's dying.
How, Dwayne?
It's not important because I don't want to ruin it for
It's a
your
planetary.
idea.
In case it comes back next year.
Well, no, that's I'm voting for that one.
In case next year you present it as your idea.
No, each year I'm just going to present your last idea and then vote away.
That's what I'm
from
saying.
it.
So you said,
Yeah, but I'm going to vote away from it.
right? I see
Just
how
to
you've
really
done-
rub it in.
I see how you've done but you're going to vote for my new idea each year, even though it's going to lose. So you can steal it next year and be like, I was the only one who supported it.
Yeah, man. All I ever do is bring these good ideas to the table.
Yeah. Okay, that's fun. Cool. So we're gonna go with vampires. Where are gonna be our characters, and then what's the idea for your villain, Dwayne? Talk to me about him some more. Because I have 3 pages of notes on him, but what do you got?
It's a vampire hunter.
Okay.
What's he do? What's he hunt with?
He hunts
These
vampires.
vampires.
That's it.
Cool.
Shane, would
Shane,
you
what do
like
you-
to tell your notes,
how would you
or do you want me to
expound?
keep answering these with like the most
Just
dad
badly.
version ever? What's he hunt with? Alone.
A bank loan. It's terrifying. The interest rate. That's
My
what I'm really
interest
scared of.
rate is sky high.
Through the roof.
His
It'll
name
drive you
is Dirt
batty.
McCracken. His name is
Dirt
Dirt
McCracken.
McCracken.
No, I
Dirt
hate that.
or Dirk?
I'll take everything
Dirt
else in your
with a
notes.
T.
Do not
Oh.
take that name. Do not accept. It sounds like the
Okay.
Rager McAdams is like brother.
You name him whatever you want. I don't care. It's not my idea. It's Dwayne's.
It's true. It's true. But
It's a
Shane
terrible
has
name,
all
Dwayne.
my notes on it from the last time I was at his house. So
No, he's just basically the world's best vampire hunter. He's like unstoppable. He just has like tons of guns and like a leather vest, and like he just like gets shot by bullets, and he's like licks it. And he's like, just like Mom used to make. He's like Duke Nukem basically if he was a vampire hunter.
is it John Wick as a vampire hunter?
I really like Duke Nukem, but if you
Is
really want,
Keanu Reeves the vampire hunter? Not
Yeah,
like
be honest.
just
I'm
Keanu Reeves.
going to say one more time. It's Duke Nukem, but just say what.
so like Duke from G.I. Joe's is the vampire hunter?
Yeah, but if only he had a proclivity for nuking him.
Okay.
If he had if he was
That's
like
fair.
a big Nukem fan.
Yeah. Little did you know Duke
Duke
Nukem was Duke from G.I. Joe, but that's deep lore. I get it. You didn't know that.
I don't think that's true.
Me either. But it's all about how you say it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Good start. You guys were leaning into weird energy in the studio vibes.
So I'm
gonna need you
Speak for
to
yourself. You can't use that every time
This is
you're
great.
leaning into weird vibes.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm chilling in my cabin. I'm hanging out. I'm relaxed. I got a fire going. I'm cool.
Should you be warm? You want to talk about that? Your blood pressure low?
All right. So I would. If you don't want him to be Dirt McCracken, I can
Anything
pivot.
but that.
Okay.
Duke
In that
McCracken.
case,
Got it.
Duke McCracken.
His name is going to be Hans Vopstopper.
Duke McNukem.
Wait,
His
sorry.
name is Hans Vopstopper.
I do like that.
German.
Von Staben. Got it.
Vopstopper.
Von
Wait, so we
Staben.
know. So the premise is we know. Or is it just us as people before the game that know this?
But we're the vampires.
Or
We
like-
as so we're the vampires, and
But
we're
they're gonna
just
know
trying to
bad
live a
voices.
peaceful vampire life in our little vampire town. I think originally I pitched this being in Vegas, because like the city never sleeps, so it's like not weird that
Yeah, love that.
we're up at night. So like let's go ahead and say it's at a casino, huh? And
Well,
we're
it could be
all
on the
working at
strip. It could be a restaurant because like we have the whole area,
Okay.
right? Like the idea
We
is
got the whole strip.
we're hunted.
I got you.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
why-
have to be
why
revolved
limit it?
around an event, just like the college
Yeah.
one, the school one wasn't.
Yeah, I hear you. So we'll be on the Vegas Strip, and we'll be up all night. And but Hans Vopstopper is coming. You cannot stop Hans Vopstopper.
I love that. It's at the
The Hotel Transylvania
where it's at.
Casino, yeah.
Thank you, Zebra.
Sure.
Oh, that's where you
If it
draw a
makes-
hard line.
If it makes Devin happy,
It does make
it's
me
not my idea. Why are you guys looking at me?
So if
I'm
you
over
guys
here
didn't get
just
the
like-
inside joke already, last year, if you go back to last year's episode, you'll hear that Shane's idea for this was to have what we're doing this year, but Dwayne stole it hilariously at the beginning of the show, and that's where it ends. That's where the humor. That's
Really,
and now we
that's
just
really the whole
dragging
bit.
it.
But we are beating it to death.
Oh, I heard that Ginge cut it in last year's episode.
No, he's saying Jen should cut Shane telling his idea and being excited about it.
No, we can't. That now now they're going to go back and listen to last year's episode and just boost up those numbers.
I don't know. I kind of love the idea of Devin like explaining it, and in the background is Shane like talking under Devin's voice, explain like, no, it's a really good idea, guys. We're going to be vampire hunters, and then when we don't pick it, all right, we're going to be vampire hunters. That was my idea.
It was pretty much like that. It's like, guess we're going to the movie studio. Okay, tell me about your fandom of the fucking movie studio, Devin. That's really cool.
You're so bad the whole game. I didn't.
I was pretty
have fun,
bad.
I guess.
I had fun.
I've been saying this one's starting out
so
great
cool.
too.
We're having a good time. So Hans Vopstopper, and on the Vegas Strip, and then now we got to create some characters.
Man, I'm over here like I don't even know much about Vegas. Just what I've heard. Never been. This is gonna
Same,
be a
it's
great
fine.
time.
I went once for an army class and didn't go to a single casino or show or anything because I was like, Kayla wanted to go to Vegas, and I'll wait for her.
Everything that happens in Vegas
All right.
stays in Vegas, so that's great for this concept.
So we want over 10 characters. There's 4. We'll do 4 characters each.
Yep, that's what we do every year.
Well, great. Dwayne,
I'm ready.
You've got an
I'm excited.
encyclopedic knowledge of what we've done in previous years, it seems.
Well, I just spent a lot of time focusing on developing original ideas to come to this episode prepared, with content
Cool. So,
ready.
since you're so prepared,
Ready,
Dwayne,
ready.
starting with
Yeah, you
you,
can
you
just
can
start
give
us
us our first character.
Oh, I would love to. So my first character is you know how like in Egypt their names are Ra, like that was the name of the god. So my first character is D-Ra, last name Kula. And his point is that he's a vampire destined to become the next alpha vampire, but he has hemophobia.
So we got our heir apparent who does not like blood. He thinks it's very icky.
Okay, D-Ra. Kua. Sounds like a wrestler.
Kula.
He's a vampire.
Kula.
Kua?
Kula is the last name.
I love it.
Devin, why don't you give us our second character?
Okay. His name is just Orpheus, is all you get. Orpheus.
I thought it was going to be just, like J-U-S-T.
Just Orpheus.
Just
It's
Orpheus. Hey, Justin.
It is.
How you on? I was Justin, but then when I was reborn.
No, I'm just.
Just.
He is a loudmouth vampire who, like, overly dressed up, like he has put like a whitewash to his skin to look more pale than he is. He actually has like a very nice tan underneath. He doesn't do it to his hands. Has like this dumb cape he puts up in front of his face a lot. But when anyone confronts him, actually, he just hisses and runs away with cape up.
Oh, so he's leaning into the vampire trope.
He's like, blah!
Oh, absolutely.
Blah, blah, blah.
Like the most vampire. Like, we're trying to be undercover Orpheus, and he's like...
How's an bat?
So he's very confrontational until confronted.
Abon, would you like to give us our third character, please?
Jean Marie Carter. She is a lady of the night. Who is a lady of the night? Anything to get those big dollars.
I want to suck your cock for money.
Well... Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Excellent. I will posit to the group. It's going to be Clark Ruger. And his big thing is he's like a gun nut, and he's fought in every American war.
Oh, love that.
Since the Revolution.
All right. I will introduce my next character, who is Eddie Mulberry. He will never admit that he's a vampire. He can also read minds, but every time he reads someone's mind, it's like the thought is spoken like a 6-year-old would tell that thought. He also sparkles in my life.
Very simplified version.
Yes. And somewhat inaccurate, right? You ever heard a 6-year-old tell you a story?
Yes. So he stands there staring for 10 days.
Spit it out, Junior.
What about your second character, Devin?
Gosh, I've spent so much time typing, I can barely have time to even think here.
Yeah, it sucked.
My guy is Nikolai Spinster. Let's type this out.
Yeah, type wild.
He
you're
thinks he has the ability to mind control with his eyes and tries to do it to everyone all the time.
But he does not.
That's
Does he have, by any chance, any other powers that are real?
He can turn into a bat.
He turned into a bat. Abon, what do you got for me?
I'm going to call him Alec, and he is an accidental turned vampire child.
A mistake.
Yes.
Oh, what age? Or did you say child? So what would you? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Him somewhere between like, I don't know, 6 and 10.
Oh, see, he's a actual child.
Yes.
I imagine that like he can actually read minds too. He's always standing next to Eddie Mulberry, or was it? Yeah, Eddie Mulberry, and he's the one that's like saying to him like what the mind he's reading.
Oh,
That's fine.
And then they went and they turned and they went and they shut up, Alec.
I'm gonna go with is Alistair Midnight? And his thing is he's not a vampire. He's just a dude who's emo, and they all think he's a vampire. He's just like really into like
The scene.
He like a
That's
black leather.
funny.
He's just like walking around at night, like and he's got like fake fangs. And, like,
Yeah, the retractable things you can buy.
yeah. He's just really.
Oh,
into the
guys,
scene.
how did you make yours look so realistic? I
No,
can't
he's
even
like a
tell
hard.
if they-
He's like a hardcore LARPer, so he never acknowledges.
Oh,
like,
he never
it's a
breaks
bit.
character.
He never
God,
breaks
I
character.
Love that. That was a good one. Back up to me. I will submit to the team Steven Salivation. And he is an emo vampire that writes in his diary in front of people, but then narrates it while he's writing.
One more time. Steven
Salivation.
Salivation. Salvation or salivation?
Salivation.
So writes.
Live tweets real life in his journal.
Yeah, writes in his diary in front of people and narrates it.
That's funny.
What do you got for me, Devin?
I've got Bianca Swellings. She's been a vampire for so long she hates it. She's trying different ways to try to kill herself and has just not been successful. Even the ways that are typical to killing vampires, that has not worked.
So she's staking herself. She's hanging out in the sun. It just hurts.
Yes, just baking away and but nothing's killed her.
Abon.
Here's one. I would like to submit Potato, the goodest of boys. He's a little dog.
He's a dog vampire.
Yes.
Potato.
What breed of dog is he?
Let's go Australian Shepherd in honor of my latest puppy.
Excellent. Can Potato talk?
Yeah,
Because people will be role playing him.
Telepathy, totally.
Telepathy, yeah.
Vampires have that ability.
Sure, some of them do.
All the ones I know do.
Cool ones. Let's go with Vegas-y in here. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go with Celine Dion. It is Celine Dion. She is a vampire, and she's been doing shows on the Strip for years. Because like nobody's she's not selling out arenas anymore, but she can still get work on the Strip doing shows, and everybody's like, "Oh, you still look so young," and she's like, "Yeah, but she's a vampire."
All right, so I have Celine Dion is Celine is vampire.
Yeah, that's correct. And Canadian. Pretty sure.
All right.
Your last character, Dwayne. Make it a good one.
Okay. I got it. My last character is going to be Jerry Nelson. A vampire-like figure that wears a cloak with, your traditional vampire garb, right? The high collar, the cape that flourishes, and is literally a magic talking puppet.
I would like to add on to this. He has OCD and compulsively counts everything.
Oh, I love that idea. That's such good workshopping.
But he is a puppet that has come to life through the dark powers of vampirism. He does require to drink human blood to continue his existence.
Absolutely.
He's got little felt things. They don't work very good. He's got to bring a knife.
Oh, hey, I bought this knife. Look at mine.
It's not even a knife though. It's like
you.
one of those. It's pens that you put into pen cushions for sewing. So he's like,
And his name is Jerry Nelson.
yeah. You don't get the reference?
Just a guy. No, I don't.
Oh, Jerry Nelson's a person who voiced Count Dracula.
Oh, was he?
Nope.
Bela Lugosi was the
Yeah.
OG.
Yeah. No. Who?
Bela Lugosi?
Jerry Nelson, I thought. Oh, I was wrong. The Jim Henson parody of Bela Lugosi's Dracula. No. Jim Henson, the parody is of Bela Lugosi as Dracula. The original voice actor was Jerry Nelson.
No.
According to these notes.
The Count's voice actor is Jerry Nelson, who was doing a parody of Bela Lugosi's Dracula.
Yes. Oh, that's what you meant from the beginning, and I didn't get it.
No, we just got there together.
Oh,
we
what a beautiful
we
experience.
arrived together.
Yeah, we just got a team growth. Hey, Devin, what's your last character?
My last character is Kurt Kakarrak, famous piano-playing vampire, always trying to swoon those he speaks with in song form. There you go, everybody. You have to sing to those in the scenes.
Excellent. I'm just going to write Frank Sinatra.
Not unusual
to be. It's not unusual to suck blood out of everyone.
I mean
nothing. Abon, what's your last character?
I'm going to call her Margot Sweeney. And she is a very optimistic wedding officiant.
Okay.
I mean, it is Vegas, baby.
Vegas, baby.
That's a good soundbite.
I now pronounce you two my snack. It's a wedding to die for.
Let me speed this thing along. Get someone to be.
One last character. Let's go with
one stab.
Count. Yeah, there you go, Dwayne.
Two stab.
He's on vacation. He hates Sesame Street. He talks smack about all of the characters.
Let's do Ernie.
Okay.
Ernie is the town drunk. So obviously he's just looking for other drunks to drink their booze-ridden blood.
It's an alcoholic vampire.
Yeah, he's an alcoholic vampire, but he can't drink booze.
He's the second.
He can only drink blood.
Get their blood. Yeah.
So he's trying to find alcoholics to drink.
Yeah,
that's why he's in Vegas.
Those are his beers.
He's in Vegas. That's what he does. He just stumbles around with all the drunks and just takes little sips.
Human beer drinker.
Human beer drinker, yes.
He takes a whole new level for the term Bud Light.
That's good, dude.
And Bloody Mary.
Ooh, yeah. That's a good one.
What's your name?
There's just certain times that one's good for him, though.
So, going from the top based on my notes, which are not the official ones that Devin's going to put into the chat.
Already did. Oh, wait, you want to put them in this chat, too? Or just the, I guess...
as long as they're in a chat. I don't care which chat.
They're in Roll20, as they should be.
Excellent. Lovely. All right. So, we have got our cast of characters all lined up. I'll run through them real quick. We have got D. Rakula, who is our heir apparent, the next leader of the vampires, but he is also a hemophobic. He thinks blood is achy. We've got Orpheus, who's a loudmouth, super pale. He's got a cape that he carries around. Anytime he's confronted, he will hiss and walk away. We have Jane Marie Carter, the Lady of the Night, who is a Lady of the Night. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We have Clark Ruger, the gun nut and war vet from every American war. We have Eddie Mulberry. He can read minds, but he gets very childlike, simple, not always accurate rendition of the minds he's reading. We have Nikolai Spinster, who thinks he can mind control people, but his only real power is that he can turn into a bat. We have Alec, who was never supposed to exist. He is between the ages of 6 and 10. He is a child. I'm honestly hoping he's mercifully released from this mortal coil immediately. We have Alistair Midnight, who is just a human emo kid, really into the scene, would never break his LARP. We have Steven Salivation, who live tweets real life in his journal, which he writes and says aloud to everyone around him. We have Bianca Swelling, who would really like to die, who would enjoy death very much, but has been a vampire for a very, very, very long time, and is so powerful and potent that they have trouble not existing anymore. We have Potato, everyone's favorite vampire dog. He is an Australian shepherd. He speaks to everyone around him through telepathy. He's the goodest boy. I have that in my notes here. We have Celine Dion with an extensive discography, Canadian born.
You can find more about her at CelineDion.com.
But she's a vampire. She's doing shows in Vegas, man. We have Jerry Nelson, who is the Count. He's just the Count from Sesame Street. He is a magical puppet brought to life whose eternal existence is sustained by human blood, and has an obsessive compulsive disorder, must count everything around him. We have Kirk Kakarek.
It's like Burt Bacharach, piano player, but that's just Kirk Kakarek.
Kirk Kakarek, who is a lounge singer. Frank Sinatra, but a vampire, is what I have in my notes.
That's good. That's pretty good.
We have Margot Sweeney, the wedding officiator. She just loves love, you know. She's just like, it never dies, and neither does she, you know. And then we have, of course, Ernie, who is the town vampire drunk, always going from lush to lush to get his sip.
Perfect.
Oh, what a lovely cast of characters. They don't know the doom awaits them in the form of Hans von Staben.
Doom Nukem.
Always waiting to strike. So now we have to do some scenes. We just have to do some meet and greet scenes, some establishing scenes. We're going to build some bonds. You guys will remember there are 3 kinds of bonds. There are friends, there are foes, and there's fucking. And so those are pretty self-explanatory. If there's a contentious relationship, you are foes. If there's a friendly relationship, you are friends. And if there's a romantic relationship, you are
fucking.
You're
hugging.
Real tight.
Let's think of let's think of
halfway in her cup. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. What PC word do we usually use for that?
Screw.
Oh, it's screw. Yeah, friendship, rivalry, and screwing. But I like friends, foe, and fucking because of the alliteration.
Wait, hold on.
That's on
friends, foe, and fucking is the PC term.
You're right. Well, the one that Devin can say. The one that Devin can say.
What's the one that Devin can say?
You can say frackin' and have a battle star.
That's a hard job.
So, if you remember, with those relationships, relationships let you draw more cards at the beginning of phase, which will help you survive. In addition, friends can play cards for each other to benefit and save each other from the killer. Foes can play cards against you. They can say, oh, that card the foe played against you is actually this big one. And then screwing can do either or, because once you're vulnerable enough to somebody they see you naked,
They can help or hurt you.
They can always help or hurt you from that point forward.
Just like real life.
Just like real life. So those are the relationships and the bonds we will be establishing over the course of our free role play. We will each be playing a character during these first 3 introductory scenes. We will take turns establishing the scene.
I forgot about that. I hate that part so much.
It is the most difficult part. So here's what I'm going to say. If you don't want to establish a starting scene, know that you're going to be the killer first during the bloodbath scene. Because there's going to be 3 establishing scenes. We're all going to take turns, and it's going to be the 4th person's turn on the bloodbath scene. So if anybody wants an out now to not do an introductory scene and to do the bloodbath scene instead, take the first reins as the killer, I'll let them do that. If anybody wants me to take the first reins as the killer and bring Hans von Stauber to life, I have no problem doing that either. But it's.
You should do that.
I want everybody
you should
to be
bring
as
the
comfortable
killers.
as
I
possible.
think so. I mean, it's Dwayne's idea, but I think you really like it.
Yeah.
I think you think you really have a good handle.
I came up with the name.
Yeah, well, and you have my notes, so I think it's important.
I do have all your notes.
You keep it true to form.
In that case, does anybody want to volunteer to set the first scene?
Yeah,
I'll even give you a freebie. There's one that comes to mind that could be very obvious, but Dwayne, if you want to go ahead and take the reins?
No, I'll go. Just give that to somebody else if they need it.
Okay.
Yeah, so where our scene will start is... So let me set the scene, and then I'll explain where they are. So what we're going to see is a big warehouse, and when you go in, there's just like cots lined up, and then there's like these medical professionals, and you see like these big red crosses everywhere. And you know, it very much looks like a blood drive. But what we're going to know this to be as characters, this is our buffet.
There's always a buffet in Vegas.
That's right. So you can either get it from the tap or you can get it prepackaged. You got options here at the buffet. At the local Red Cross.
Sick.
In.
Cool.
The Red Cross in. All right.
So now we're each going to go through. We're going to pick a character. Dwayne, you want to pick first since you set the scene?
Yeah, I'll pick first. I will be, because I feel like it's, like very just wrong to straight up pick my characters. So
do not.
I know.
Just whatever thing you think is going to be fun.
Exactly. I get it, but like first round, it's like, anyways. So I'm going to pick Nikolai Spinster.
Devin, you want to pick somebody?
I'm going to pick Steven Salivation.
Excellent. That is, so we've got the guy who thinks he can mind control and the guy who lied for real life. Avon?
I'm going to pick our little tiny child, Alec.
I will absolutely be picking Potato. Thank you so much.
Yeah, as our scene begins, our 4 characters are in line to get their tickets to the buffet. And so we're going to start with... the scene opens with Nikolai Spinster cocking an eyebrow open to the ticket taker. I don't have to pay for my ticket.
The guy in front of me thinks he can just get anywhere for free. Yeah, could you hurry up? The rest of us are trying to get in.
You must have garlic in your blood. I'll pay him and get my ticket and move on.
Oh, wait, this is my first time. I do it. This is the right line, right?
For what?
Child must find parents.
Hey, kid.
Yes?
What do you think about some belly scritches? And a little Australian Shepherd just comes up to your feet, shows its stomach. How about some scritches, kid?
Oh, I could do that. And they're like, oh, good boy.
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh, it's a perfect puppy. Here, come on. This is where we're supposed to get food. This is what I'm told.
Yes, yeah, of course you can get food in here. You want food? He raises his eyes wide. You're hungry!
Oh my god, I'm getting hungry, guys!
I haven't had met a child in a long time. What is your name, tiny child?
Oh, I'm Alec.
It's fine
Alec,
to flap
where
your
your
gums,
parents?
but don't stop the scritching, kid.
Oh yes, all the scritches. He'll like gently like pat all the head scritches right now while he's talking. Oh, I never had them.
Sure you did. Never had parents. Not sure how child is here. He writes in his diary. But they must be in town. Maybe they're gambling.
Oh, everybody does that here. I heard that. They always tell you, go away.
Wait a second, are you a literal child?
What?
How old are you in human years?
Human year. I'm this
Let's
many.
just take your regular age and divide it by 7.
Show 7 fingers.
Holy shit.
It sounds like we had similar upbringing. My parents, too, told me words of affection like, I tolerate you, and I hope you never come home. Yes, I think we had similar childhoods.
That sounds right. That's good.
Yes.
I'm sorry you had that. Do you need help too?
No,
Here, let me.
That's,
here, I'll walk you.
It's wonderful.
You'll walk the dogs to the light.
On most families?
Why are all vampires so depressing? Can't any have any sort of optimism about them?
Hey, guy with
Cute dog next to
guy
me.
with the book.
Yeah, what's up?
You know what?
Wait.
You know what?
What?
Yeah, it's me, the dog. Hey, look, it's me, the dog. Hey, yeah, look at me.
Looking?
Put the book down. Your hands got better purposes, like scritching.
Nikolai looks at the guy with the book. Pet the dog. Pet the dog.
Pet the dog. Listen to it.
Pet the dog. Pet the dog.
Pet
I'm
the dog.
confused about what to do, but it seems the popular choice is to pet the dog. He'll close the book and then pet the dog.
Hell yeah. Okay, now who's gonna give me some blood in a bowl? I'm very hungry.
Oh yeah, this is where we're going. Alec will lead with hand holding and collar holding. This way. The arrows
I don't
point
like
this
the way.
way.
I don't like that.
Does Potato have little bat wings?
Potato. You don't see any little bat wings.
But he floats.
But if you
if
you scritched him hard enough under his fur, you might find something. Why don't you scritch him and find
Appears
out?
to carry lipstick with him everywhere
Wait
he
a
goes.
second. You guys are making it weird.
Do you
You're
prefer,
a talking dog.
Do you prefer bagged or bodied?
Just put it in a bowl, friend. You look at my mouth. It's not designed for straws and such.
Fair enough. And I take some from a bag.
I actually
put it in a bowl.
can't make a sucking motion. I can only lap with my tongue.
I like it like those little Go-Gurt packets.
Gross. Yeah, sure. I'm sure we have some child-friendly blood containers.
Who bit this child?
Eh.
And he hands you like a sippy cup with blood in it. Perfect.
Why do
one
we
for the
have
child.
these?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. Scritchy, scritchy, scritchy.
All right. He's making a lot of sense. I can tell by the way he's scritching me. He's speaking the truth.
We're gonna be best friends.
I'm regretting showing up to Vegas.
Where else you gonna go? Nebraska? You know what you can do
Nebraska
at
is for
night in
lovers.
Nebraska? Nothing.
Oh, I
Nothing.
heard you could go and get a pack of cigarettes. That's what most people like to do.
That's true.
What part of not being able to make a sucking motion do you understand? What am I going to do? Lap the smoke?
No,
Wait,
our father will be back with the cigarettes one day.
Oh. All right, kid. You got a nightmare existence ahead of you. I don't know what else to say. This is not going to be cool. You're never going to age. You're never going to die. And you're going to have to drink human blood forever. It's not good. It's not a good look.
Oh, well, would you be my best friend forever then?
Yeah, deal.
And that's where we end the scene.
Yeah, deal.
So to recap, Shane, you're in charge here.
Yep. So let's go through. Dwayne, starting with you and your character, do you believe you've established any relationships?
I think he is best friends with Potato. Because he was Scritchy Potato.
Potato was Scritched, and he would say that is a blood bond, so yes.
Yep.
I will second that. Potato and...
I think he bonded with the child, with having similar upbringings.
What do you say, child? What do you say, Alec?
Yes.
Okay, we got a friendship there as well.
I also believe Potato is best friend as well.
Yeah, Potato and Alec, I would say, are definitively best friends forever. Pretty established. And what do you say about good old Steven Salivation?
I don't think he made any enemies.
No, I don't think so.
But
I don't think he made any friends either, though.
Yeah, correct. Yeah,
he should have Scritched the dog.
Scritch the dog, you got a friend for life.
That would have been a free
I did Scritch him. I did because you thought you mind tricked me.
Oh,
that's right.
Then all you had to do was say that you liked the dog, but you couldn't say that either, so I guess we're not friends.
I didn't. Well, to him, scratching the dog is not necessarily a bond, but for him, I guess.
Yeah, it's got to be mutual.
All bonds must be consensual.
Yeah, we care about consent here, Devin.
He did it out of pure
obligation, social pressure. Everyone was chanting "pet the dog," and it got weird.
Dude, pet the dog, pet the dog.
There was a voice inside his head that was chanting "pet the dog." Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Well, cool beans. I think that covers everything. Good scene. Anybody want to take the next one? Devin, Abon?
I'm trying to think of an idea.
I got a freebie.
Give. I don't want to go right now. Give Avon the freebie.
Okay.
Because otherwise,
I
don't have anything either right now. But I will in a moment.
So I think that we have there's a neighborhood watch that all the vampires are a member of, but it's really just their excuse to get together and have vampire club meeting, and they go over vampire business and they handle any concerns, and it's just the big quarterly vampire meeting.
Oh, I got it. Like those PTA meetings where you have it at book club
exactly.
meeting.
It's very much
that's
the
guys.
neighborhood watch.
Yeah.
But we're gonna say. Well, you're gonna say what we want to say. Let's pick characters, shall we?
So we start somewhere else.
Abon, this was technically
yeah.
scene.
So we're gonna be in whoever holds whatever characters we're picking. Their house. We're having a vampire meeting about what's going on, the ongoings, news reports, night watch stuff. Make sure we're all on the same boat.
Word. Which character you want to play, Abon?
I would like to play... Well, I'm going to go for one of mine still. Jean Marie.
Jean Marie. That is the Lady of the Night?
Yes.
Excellent. Let's go... Oh, I guess it would be me. I'll do... give me Ernie. I want Ernie.
I knew I was going to go Ernie if you want to go Ernie. Dang it.
You want Ernie? I'll switch off.
Nah, you take Ernie. I'm going to go...
You sure?
Oh, whose turn is it?
It would be Dwayne's turn.
Excellent. I will be Jerry Nelson.
Jerry Nelson's a good one. I'm going to go ahead and put my vote that Jerry Nelson leads the neighborhood watch. He's
I was already going to take it and lead it.
Okay.
Yes. I was already ready for it. I've got an opener for it, too.
Excellent.
What about the heir apparent?
It would make sense for him to be there, but I don't want to fucking play him.
I'm going to be Alistair Midnight.
Oh, excellent. just Just a dude at the vampire. But everybody's there. So feel free to, if there's somebody you think would be doing something cool at the meeting, feel free to work that into your role play.
And Shane, since this was your idea, real quick question for how many vampires are we talking at this meeting?
So it's going to, I think everybody shows up. So it's going to be 1 to 12.
So 12. Okay, all of our characters. Got it.
The whole cast.
Just everyone's here. Okay.
All the vampires in town. Wink.
Yep. All right. If anybody else has an opener, if not, I got it.
I think I know, and I want to hear it.
All right, good. Everyone. So we see Jerry Nelson floating up on the stage at the podium because he's a tiny puppet.
There's no bottom half.
Yeah, he's no bottom half. And he says, 10 vampires, 11 vampires, 12 vampires. Now that we're all here, everyone, gals and ghouls, we're here to talk about safety when we go out and feed. So everyone make sure you have your pens so you can poke people in the neck and drink their blood like we all do. That's how we all drink, yes?
You see a hand raise?
Yes, you in the back.
Alistair, Midnight, definitely vampire, drinks blood like you do. Question, wondering, what are we looking forward to this week? Just want to be on the lookout as a fellow vampire and care and concerner of vampires.
Well, I like Old Positive as a mixer for your bourbon, and then if you're gonna do tequila, you want an A-neg every day with tequila, you want A-neg in there, and then
Excuse me, Ernie. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Only one person talks at a time.
what?
Only one person talks at a time.
What?
I won't tell you for a third time.
What?
I'm just messing with you, puppet. I love you.
But what we're looking for is these are hunters' fools. They're what's in season, so no one takes more than 5 people to eat tonight. Vegas is a bit busy.
What if they're little ones?
What?
What if they're small? Can I take 10 little ones?
Ernie, don't worry about it. I know your diet. You won't find any of the little ones.
Well, I'm just like, okay. You're right. Sometimes I just want a little sip to get me through the day, and I thought maybe I could start carrying around little drunk children, like I could.
What if you're at a party or event of some sort, and you do a little this and a little that, and you lose count? Does it really have to be 5, or is it 5 in total? Or can I have like 1/20th of somebody?
Will we say 5-ish? Will we just say
I don't count in ishes or fractions, so that won't work for me. Jane, you should get tested. But 5 is the number.
A question?
No, you've already had your one question.
Yeah, but you said get tested? I thought we live forever. What is she getting tested for?
I don't
Math,
need to
my dear.
Okay,
I know how to count. That's no problem.
I think I know how to handle this situation. Let me just pulls out a little flask. 1 sippy, and 2 sippy.
Very good,
Could I
Ernie.
have the third one?
You got it, my dear.
Thank you.
Yeah, can I got a bit of a stomach ache. Can someone else have my 5 per day? Is that cool?
I'll take his 5. You don't need. Wait.
Thanks, Ernie. Thanks.
How are you
thanks,
gonna
Ernie.
live?
Oh, I will eat later. Just it's stomach ache.
You ain't
Not in the mood for
you ain't
you
one
picked
of
one
them
of those sick
rat
ones.
lickers, are you?
a what?
A rat licker? You eating rats?
You eating animals?
Do we do that? Do we eat rats?
I ate a rat once.
I wouldn't suggest eating
That
rats.
was rock bottom for me. That's where I got.
Those
that's
are
when
vegans.
That's when I got right with vampire Jesus.
You mean
Jesus a vampire?
He came back from the dead, didn't he?
He did.
I heard he was a cousin
Lord
of
and
somebody some while ago.
Our Lord and Savior.
Vampire Jesus. One day he'll come back and drink us all. Amen.
Amen.
We can just stop the pod right now. That's
Sorry about my blasphemy, Devin. It was Ernie.
one day he'll come back and drink us all.
Amen. and I intend to be 200 proof by then. I'm gonna give him a kick in the pants. I promise you. He's gonna take a drink of me. He's gonna be Ernie. You son of a gun.
I hope Vampire
What's the
Jesus
next order of business?
sucks all my stuffing out. God
Now,
willing.
here's a problem I've been having. I'm sure you guys probably got a similar problem. Now, I've been out here drinking people. And sometimes they want to scream and holler. And they want to say, get off of me, you ghoul. Get off. That's my precious lifeblood. I need it. And you know what? I think that we ought to call the city about it, get an ordinance in place so they can't holler. So some sort of noise ordinance. They got to be
a noise ordinance. Excellent.
No, that's why you go through some games and trickery, and sometimes you just able to get real close. Super easy.
I do not have time for games, my dear. I got one game. It's called Get It In Me.
Weird. She has the same game.
Yeah,
She does,
definitely.
No, mine is, well, sometimes if it gets lonely and cold. But mostly it's
I
about
can play that game
drinking.
too.
I also know what it's like to have someone else's hand inside me.
For sure, President.
You guys all have very weird and different experiences than I have as a vampire who is a young vampire.
Kid, I'm going to be honest with you right now.
That's twice you've told us you're a vampire.
Because we all are. And I just
All
want to make sure
12
that
of
everyone
us,
else
that's
here.
right. One vampire. Two
Oh,
vampires.
my
If
God.
you need
vampire.
lessons,
Oh,
feel free to
I think
contact
it's time to go. I'm gonna
out
get
of
out of here.
meeting. Here's my card
Why
and
does
my
that
number.
kid smell like screwdrivers without the vodka?
Who just drinks a straight mixer?
You said straight mixture.
Who
It's
knows?
me,
I think
Ernie.
you just missed it out.
Anyway, you want to go for a drink, sweet cheeks?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Okay, we're
Maybe
gonna
we'll find some meals out there.
Do you have a place where you live?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep with you, okay?
I don't. I'm going to stay at your place.
Yeah, sure. That's no
I get
problem.
real
Help me catch a
scared of
meal.
I get real scared of the sun.
I'm going
Or do you want to watch or participate is my question.
As long as
stay then.
if there's a roof, I'm in.
You got food at where you live. Well, I'm eating at your place, then.
I don't really know what a vampire centipede is, but I'm interested.
Come on in, Mayor Puppeton.
Here, sit on my hand, right here, my hand. Now, I'm going to do some things I normally do with my hand, but you're just going to be a part of it.
Okay.
Here's
Ooh,
the
you
deal,
have
Mayor.
5 fingers.
Oh, I can come back later for that, sweet cheeks.
One fist.
2
You know my
fists.
rates. And my charges.
One fist to rule them all. Excellent.
How do you play this game again? I forget.
We did. That's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think and scene.
Yeah.
All right. So
Oh, I gotta take my glasses off.
I think Ernie's friends with everyone.
I was just going to say, Jean Marie's fucking everyone. What are you talking about?
I will say that. Here's what I'll say. I'll say Jean Marie and Ernie are fucking, but he couldn't consent. So you need to think about that. He was like 8
Whoever's
dudes
playing
deep at
her
that
needs to
meeting.
think about that.
8 dudes deep.
He was drinking literal tall boys.
These tall boys are delicious. Mmm.
Ernie's good, man. I like Ernie's
On a
fun.
cold day, I need me a fuck boy. Mmm.
Okay, cool. Dwayne. Who's did the mayor make any friends, foes, or romantic entanglements?
I think he made. I would say he is friends with. Not friends. I say he's fucking Ernie, even if Ernie isn't sure they're fucking.
Wear me, drunk man.
I definitely feel. I feel like that scene ended with Ernie, Jean, and the Mayor Puffington. What's his name?
Jerry Nelson.
Jerry Nelson. And Jerry going off to Jean's room for who knows what. So that's fine.
That's fair. Then I would put that forward to Jean too.
I think maybe all three of those could be applied to the. And then our poor cuck Alistair.
He made a friend. He's learning some things, and I think he took a lot of cues from.
Who did he make a friend with?
I think just Ernie, really.
Ernie would be friends with the kid because mostly because he smells good. That pleases Ernie.
That pleases Ernie.
Jean Marie did try to be friendly with Alistair. Teach him how to be a vampire, at least.
That's true.
I'll accept.
All right.
All right. Well, we have one more establishing scene set to us by Devin.
I'm trying to expand the I've been watching a lot of Gilmore Girls. I feel like I could do something, but you took the food aspect already.
Mm-hmm.
Neighborhood Watch was good.
That's true.
What about a club or party or wedding?
I've got one. There is as you walk down the strip, just like everywhere else you've been, like a blue-green vacations where they try to sell you on some timeshare. So you're sitting in one of those meetings and they're trying to sell you on. I'm trying to think of what a timeshare version of feasting coffins. On a human might be.
Timeshare coffins.
Oh,
homie.
yeah.
You just go lay in them and they're layered. They're double layers. So you sleep.
No, here's
you would sleep under the one, and as they're doing a funeral, you're just do a silly straw. And it's layered, so dead person and vampire underneath is just all the way to the grave, and then he gets up sometime later. That's what their timeshares are.
I think it's it's what. Here's my pitch. It's a gravekeeper, and he's got the mausoleums, and there's only so many in town. So somebody's got to be in charge of it. So he rents them out as time. So there's a human body in there, but it's a big mausoleum.
I like it. All right, let's do that.
I mean,
but I guess the scene for me. No, it's okay. Let's do this. It's like when they auction off the people leave their stuff in the storage units for so long, and so there's these people who haven't come to visit their family in so long, so now they're auctioning off these different mausoleums.
Oh, okay.
Funny.
Yes. So you're this one.
I like that one a lot.
Members.
Yeah. That's good. This one has a stuffed dog in it. The bidding price is 2 ounces of blood.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna play, Devin?
I don't care. I don't know. I don't want to take.
Will you pick first?
You're on fire tonight, Shane. I want to give my first character. You're on fire tonight, my dude. You take the first character, please.
I'll be Clark Ruger.
Am I technically next?
Yeah, actually, on my screen you are.
I'm going to take Bianca Swellings.
She's a good one.
This will be that'll be a good one. All right, go ahead, Dwayne.
I'm going to take Margot Sweeney.
Margot. Actually, let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna go. I'll be. What is it? Eddie Mulberry? Is that what it is?
Yeah, Eddie Mulberry.
Eddie Mulberry. Never admits to being a vampire. Can read minds, but it comes out as a 6-year-old.
Dang, you know what? No, I'm sticking with it.
Okay, so I guess my character will be the auctioneer. He'll kind of set off this whole thing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's showing. It's a very special showcase. Some of the finest specimens, meals, dining occasions that we've ever been witness to. And I know what you're thinking, and no, Goo Goo Gaga does not mean that you get to just burst in and have whatever you want. You have to raise your hands, you have to raise your sticks to be able to get in some of these places and get some of these foods, okay? There is a process to this. First up on the block is the Newport family. They come from a wealthy part of the West Coast. This 7,000 square foot mausoleum boasts some of the most delectable, varying ages of blood wine that we have to offer. And we'll start the bidding at, let's say, what is the currency of a vampire?
I raise my hand. Margot Swinny raises her hand and says, I'll go ahead and start 1 pint of blood.
1 pint. Okay, 1 pint. Do I have 1 pint? I have 1 pint. I have 2 pints.
A gallon?
I have pints. I have 2 pints. 2 pints. I don't even know what's a lot to a vampire.
I think a gallon's in like thousands of dollars. So, like, I mean,
you think so? Like,
yeah, it has to be. It's a gallon, homie. That's like a gallon of milk for them.
Gallon and a quart.
A gallon and a half.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is unforeseen. This is a gallon and a half. They're here.
1.51 gallons.
I'm sorry. Unfortunately, you can only do in quarter gallons, which is another pint. I can't remember if it's pints or it's quarts. But did you get to do in quarts?
2 gallons. Fractions are hard.
2 gallons it is. 2 gallons.
This blood's too rich for my blood.
You have blood? Oh, you'll make someone a wonderful.
I have a proud history and lineage. My sire and his grandsire before him and his sire before him.
He said his dad can beat up your dad.
Are your sires still around?
No. Unfortunately, I am alone now.
Is that why you're after the mausoleum too?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm trying to build a bunker. You see, I think the Russians are coming.
Oh, it can't be a bunker. It has to be a wedding venue. Look at how nice it is. 7,000 square feet?
It will be a bunker.
I thought it was too rich for your blood.
Well, maybe not. Maybe the next one will be a bunker.
I'd like to remind everyone that this bunker is mostly above ground.
This bunker?
It's a mausoleum. Maybe there's an underground section.
See, even the auctioneer knows.
The catacombs below
it's
the
made
mausoleum.
to be a bunker.
Did I say bunker? Sorry, I was reading a mind again. This mausoleum.
You hear in your mind the thoughts of Mr. Ruger, and just like those damn Russians, man. I'm sorry. It's Russians bad. Communism. Yucky.
That's the play now. I'm going to put you on the spot and you have to tell me what you're saying. After you say it.
My leg in Vietnam, only to come back and get it years later and reattach it for this.
I have 2.5 gallons. 2.5 gallons. I hear 2 3/4 gallons.
2.5 gallons.
Lady in the pink over there who's not in this scene. Blah, 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 blah.
I'm going to have to cash
out
a couple of my war pensions, but
I hear
3 gallons.
She'll lean over to one of the. I will work with you to get this the mausoleum. I just want some of the treasures inside of it. That's all I want. You can have it for the venue or your bunker. I don't care which one.
Done, dear.
You will.
I just want a sweet wedding venue. All the weird people in Vegas love seeing weddings.
When the Russians come, and you're there in your gown, in your tuxedo, or whatever it is you do nowadays, don't come crying to me
okay.
and say, "Oh, please save us. Please save us. You knew this would happen. You're here with 8 years worth of dehydrated blood. That's right. It's just iron."
You seem lonely. Let's see if we can fix you up with somebody. Get you hitched.
Margot, say it as a 6-year-old.
Your thoughts as a 6-year-old.
Yeah, what are your thoughts as a 6-year-old?
Oh, wait, that's me. Oh, I'm Margot. Oh, gee. We need to find you your BFF.
Girls have cooties.
Circle, circle, dot, dot.
Operation Cootie Shot. I never imagined.
And cootie shots, mausoleum sold for 3 gallons to the man with the long black hair, and the sign that says, "I'm definitely not a vampire." And we'll NC.
Okay. Hell yeah.
That's Alistair Midnight.
Alistair Midnight. He's okay.
No.
He's actually taking blood out of his veins.
No, that's Eddie.
He's super rich.
That's yourself.
It would be Eddie.
You bought it.
Yeah, it's me. Shoot. I'm in 2 places at once.
You just cheat and give it to yourself.
Oh, his superpower also is he can be in 2 places at once. So. I'm retconning that a little bit.
Cool. Well, I would posit that my sweet boy Clark Ruger is foes with both of you.
I agree.
Agreed. You tried to take my wedding venue.
Tried to take my fucking bunker.
Strictly business.
I would say
I got no
that
beef with the auctioneer.
Do what?
I got no beef with the auctioneer.
I think he was pretty detached. He's just doing a job.
Yeah. It's almost like you really weren't bringing that character to life.
You're right.
Almost like you forgot you weren't just being the auctioneer. But you didn't ruin the mind read thing. That came up a lot. That was good.
I would say Margot bonded with
Bianca.
Bianca, yeah, for sure.
We at least try to work together and lost.
These points down.
Yeah, because I have not been doing it.
That is your job, Devin.
No, I did the thing.
That is your job, Devin.
It's not. You're making this up. Yes, Anne.
Okay, so for the next scene, our bloodbath scene, someone will be D-Rockula.
No! My heir apparent!
Somebody will be Orpheus.
Celine Dion.
Somebody will be Celine Dion.
And Kurt Kakarek.
Somebody will be Kurt Kakarek. Yeah.
Oh, that's actually poetic because Kurt's on the piano and Celine Dion is singing.
Dibs on Celine.
Yes. We're about to riff real hard on each other.
Yeah.
But this is the.
Oh no, I'm the killer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm the killer in this scene.
So that means only 3 characters die.
Oh, no. I'm the killer, and I set the scene, but I still play a character.
Yeah, you still play a character.
Because that's the only way for the numbers to work out.
Yeah, you're the one who ends the scene with a bloodbath.
Yeah, with a bloodbath.
Alright, so you guys are McCrucken and Celine Dion.
Mm-hmm.
And that leaves Orpheus and...
Dira.
What do you want to play? Do you want to play the jerk or do you want to play the hemophobe?
I'll go with the hemophobe, I guess.
All right, I'll be the jerk. It's very in line with my normal personality, so it'll be great.
Excellent. So the scene is obviously we're at a Celine Dion show.
I'm playing piano.
Yep, there with her pianist Kirk Kakarак.
Her
You said, what'd you say? Pianist?
Yeah,
Penis?
I stand by what I said. And then you guys want to be in the audience,
Oh yeah.
or are you guys part of the show? I don't care.
What if it's backstage?
Yeah.
Oh,
backstage.
We got backstage passes. That's how we're.
I think we're backstage before the show, so there's still like that energy.
You guys are like warming up a little bit while we're coming in to do a meet and greet.
Love it. Cool. Oh, Celine Dion.
Your voice is beautiful
It's
to me.
so beautiful.
Oh, match pitch.
Match pitch. Oh, you need to go. You need to be where I am. I'm up here.
Love it.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, welcome, darlings.
Indeed.
Look at my graceful neck.
All these fancy snacks we have.
Excellent. But why are all the snacks children?
That's actually a good question. I don't have a good answer for that. Just lean at me out of here.
Darling, it's the freshest.
The ripest.
We don't really have to snack before the show, do we?
No, you don't have to. I don't know why I'm singing all the time.
Blood cleanses my throat.
And perhaps your soul.
Do some gargling, some blood gargle. Just do a little toddler blood gargle here.
Just like this. Just tip the kid up.
No, you don't
It's
have
Celine,
to.
Oh, thank you. It's me, Celine Dion. Buy my records.
You know the best thing about snacking on kids is you can eat a little blood and get lunch money at the same time.
Kids are nerds.
No, you don't have to make it shower. No, you don't. Please.
You can have them near. You can have them far. You can have them wherever you are.
What a rare talent. We must get him onto our next album.
What is your name, sir?
My friends call me Just.
Just what?
Got it.
It's
That's
just
my middle name.
I'm confused.
I'm just what Orpheus.
by this news.
Just what Orpheus do you need? This one right here.
These kids are also orphans, and that's why they're delicious.
Nope.
That's why they
we
taste
haven't
great.
gone through the proper channels to get them. What if they're...
Nobody misses them because they are orphans. That's why they're here and delicious.
Let's be really bad today, guys. Let's just be super bad. That way, like, if anything crazy happens to us, nobody has to feel bad or mourn us.
That's a good point. That's how I live my days every day.
Listen, I love you
guys.
Thanks.
Yeah, but the more rules you break, the more the humans notice, and it's just... do you really have to get that over there? Please stop.
Are you scared of the cows? Come on. No one's scared of the cows.
What's the worst thing a human could do to us vampires? And as
No
Celine
one's
Dion
worried about
says
the
that,
cattle.
Oh.
As Celine Dion says that, a stake shatters the window behind her. And there's windows. Fuck you. It shatters the window behind her.
So people can see her get dressed, yeah.
Why do we have a window in our dressing room?
Right through her chest. And you see the stake come out, and she just goes, "My heart will go on."
I think
falls
This is
over
a hell of
and
a
turns
start to a show.
and turns to dust before your very eyes.
we should get going.
No, that was a wonderful special effects.
Was there something in those children?
And then the rest of you see like rapid fire. Chung, 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 chung. Stakes are flying in this window.
Justice pulling up to orphans and using them as shields as he runs into the hallway.
Orphans are going everywhere.
and as they're getting hit with the stakes, he pulls them out to shotgun them as he's running away.
Shotgunning them, yeah.
Oh my god. D-Rod just crying as he like tries to hit the floor and not get shot covered in blood.
I have to mention that if you're going to shotgun a child with a stake through it, when you crack the tab on top, that's got to be the soft spot, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we're getting gnarly this year, boys. And Abon.
I blame drunk Abon.
And drunk Abon.
And drunk Abon.
You're welcome.
So the stakes are flying.
Hey, D-Rod, take a hit of this. It'll make you stronger for the fight.
No.
You guys kind of get separated as D-Rod is a huddled mass on the floor, and you hear these footsteps.
He's trying to crawl out the door.
There's no need to hide, my lieblings. And you see this giant figure of a man, just huge, flowing mane. It's a mullet. It's business in the front, party in the back. It's a German man. He's got a scar over his eye and an eye patch. And he's got this big metal. It's like a gun, but it's like square at the end. It's just got these stakes that shoot out of it. And he's just like, oh, hello.
Does he say that first?
Yeah, oh, hello. What do we have
hello,
here?
my little specimen.
Yeah, goodbye. He's gonna try and run.
You catch one stake to your right knee, and it hobbles you, and then another to your left. He goes, I have a special treat for you. And he pulls out a clove of garlic. Oh, yes. Are you hungry?
No, thanks.
Too bad. And we see the figure of Hans Baumstauber as he takes this mitt full of garlic and just presses it into D. Rakula's mouth, and he just starts to scream and bubble and turn to goo.
At least it wasn't blood.
D-Rakula.
And as he does this, just Orpheus leaps out from the air vents and says, "Die hard!" and attacks the guy.
Die hard.
Die hard.
I think per your character, as soon as you jump and scream, Hans Baumstauber just turns around at you and intimidates you. So there you have to hiss and run away. Where did your character
Still in the dressing room, right? He's just playing piano the whole time. The dramatic
No, I'm just
music.
standing there.
He's just playing
I'm just
his
slowly
heart
moved to the
go on
back,
song.
I'm gonna run away. I
There's
gotta stay
flashes
away.
of vampires running, dying, and fighting to the Titanic music.
Vibe singing.
It's what I do, and I'll do it for you. If you want me to. I love you.
What song will you play at your funeral?
I don't know, I figured something a little more upbeat, something a little happy, because I don't want people to see me cry, see me die, and I never will. See you, dude. And he runs away.
He's like moving the piano.
Just pick it up on the
It's on
guitar.
wheels. It's on wheels.
Scooting with his legs like a Flintstone character. Okay, so you guys are both just running away.
The opposite directions.
Opposite directions.
Of course.
I think I'm gonna go after. I want the piano man to live. I don't even want to take his life. I forget what your character's name is. Dwayne, remind me.
Bruce Willis. Just Orpheus.
Just Orpheus. That's it. Just Orpheus.
Just what Orpheus. And I think as you're approaching, he's like turned back around and says, I'm gonna die hard this shit. I'm gonna die hard this shit.
Oh, he's running back at me.
Yeah, because that's his deal.
He's got his bravery back.
He gets his bravery back, and then when he confronts him again, he'll have to be scared.
I think what happens is you just see this giant man running at you, and you're running at him, and he's running at you, and running at him, and then he pulls out just like this big gnarly baseball bat.
And I just slowly start turning as I'm running.
It's covered in ripped out pages from the Bible. Goes up. He knew vampire Jesus. He knew he's just smacks you in the back of the head, and it just explodes like a pumpkin on Halloween. And then I think we cut to the very dramatic music playing as we have Kurt Kakarак, and he's in like a small closet that's only as big as his piano. And he's like playing the ominous.
Will he find me? Will I get away? Will I die today? I don't know.
Dude, the vampire hunter's got to come out of the piano, right?
And then he puts his head to the ear.
I think that it's just like on a rope from above, slides down this giant German man. He's just behind you as you're listening.
Are you out there? Is he gone?
I think I hear him. just boom, stake right through the heart. As you turn to...
That doesn't kill me. I'm not a steak vampire. That didn't hurt.
Oh. What kind of vampire are you?
Not your average vampire. As they say, as it goes, I don't die today. And he opens the door up to leave. I'll see you at the show.
I think that, confused, he's going to rifle through his little satchels that he has. He's got satchels, don't worry about it. And he pulls out like a flash grenade with the pure power of the sun, and pulls the pin and throws it after you.
That gets it. He's just like...
The start of his metal band.
Yep.
Vampire Jesus!
My work here is only beginning. Dun dun dun.
And then the
piano plays
girl.
Automatically. It just has like the sheet running through it.
The ghost of Kirk. Hey, I'm still
That's a
here,
30-minute
even though I got
prologue
vaporized.
to the movie.
You burned my shadow into the ground. I guess I'll be just sticking around and playing some music.
For you! Very cool.
It's
So
not the
now
end of the world, but it's time
we are
for
going
Final Girl.
transition into a regular gameplay. That means we gotta get into the Roll20. We gotta get cards. We gotta do the thing. And Dwayne, you're lucky enough to run us through our first scene as the killer.
Ooh, I get to kill the first person in regular play. So I think... Remind me, I set the stage and then surprise the kill, or I just explain what's going on from the
stage. We go into roleplay, and then you interrupt us whenever somebody gets murdered. Whenever you make a move on somebody.
Okay, I think keeping in mind with the neighborhood watch theme that there is now another meeting at Jerry Nelson's house. He's gathered snacks and refreshments, and everybody's a little worried, given 4 of their pack of their coven. What do vampires call themselves? Cliques? Nerds?
Whatever.
Broods. We'll say broods.
They're brood.
That feels right.
Feels
Their
right.
brood have been...
Brood.
What's up, Brood?
Bread.
Anyway.
You have gathered together to discuss the news.
Cool. Well, somebody's got to be Jerry Nelson. Then I'll take on that mantle.
There were 4 killings.
Abon, you want to pick?
I was trying to decide
Devin, you got somebody in mind?
Picking between two, I think that I am going to be Alistair Midnight. He's always at the meetings. This is where he gets information.
That's his thing.
I'm gonna pick Alec since all of them are always at the meetings. So I'll pick him.
Fair enough. 7, 8, 8 vampires. This is no good.
But it's one more than 7.
Yes. But 4 less than 12.
Hey, do you guys always sleep on your back when you're in a coffin? I find it a little more comfortable to be on my stomach, but, I just want to do the vampire thing like everybody else and make sure that I'm sleeping the way that everyone else does.
Listen, Alistair, we have all made concessions for you, including every Thursday being general vampire Q&A for just stuff that regular vampires do.
Yeah.
Is today Thursday?
2, 3.
No.
Today's Friday.
Sunday is 1. Monday is 2. It is 3. It is Tuesday.
So, stomach or back?
Whatever makes you happy. Why is it bad?
Well, I just don't like coffins. They're kind of tough to sleep in. They're not as comfortable as like you guys talk about.
No. Our other friends are missing. Why is it bad?
Because anything could have happened to them. We are a secret society of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 now vampires, and we must guard and protect each other.
What if they went to get cigarettes?
I think your family just left you to be a vampire, and you're just a young vampire. I don't think you realize that no one's coming back, and I'm sorry.
No, they probably just went cigarettes. That's usually it. Or vacation.
They went for cigarettes.
See? No, maybe they'll be here in like 5 minutes. I'll count. 1 Mississippi.
We are instituting a buddy policy.
So are we doing like a hands across Las Vegas to find our friends who are vampires?
Well, we hope they turn up. But to keep us all safe, everybody's going to have a buddy. Obviously, okay. I will be paired with Ernie. I will be right on his wrist if anyone needs me.
I call Potato.
No, Potato's my bestest friend.
Ernie and Gene. Because really, they're one pair. I'll just ride on both their hands.
I got enough room here for all the hands. Hands across me? Question mark?
2 vampires, 1 puppet.
Why? No, I get Potato. You can't have Potato.
I already called Potato.
No, Potato's my bestest friend.
Yeah, well, don't bite me, but you still can have Potato.
I will bite you. Potato's my bestest friend. I will.
Let the boy have the dog. He doesn't have anyone else. He is an orphan.
I don't have anyone either. That's why I'm going to these meetings, because I don't have anyone.
See, but you're tall. You get to have all the people. That's what all tall people get. They all get their friends.
No,
I want Potato.
I have a list of all the buddies.
Who's left?
You will be paired with.
I don't want to be paired with. Hold on.
You'll be with.
Melanie doesn't even want to be a vampire. It's not fair.
Hold on.
Yeah. What about Steven? Steven always comes. You be Steven's friend.
That guy's weird. Everyone knows it. No, if they could kill him, they would.
To be fair, you're pretty weird.
Sorry, Steven.
See, you're weird and he's weird. You should be best friends. There you go. I fixed it. I'm gonna hang the Potato.
If I know anything, it's that we should always listen to children. They are the future and they are very wise. So, in fact, Alec is in charge of the list.
It's not fair.
Thank you. I will hold the list, and he'll hold the paper upside down once he finds it.
You can't even read.
I can read. No. This is this way. Oh, this is like one of those
She didn't
games where I
laugh.
get the colors. Okay, where's the crayons?
Well, we had 1, 2, 3, 20 crayons in the box. With
No,
the
they're
sharpener on the
24.
back.
You lost 4.
Exactly.
Fucking, you see his tiny puppet eyes go so wide.
This kid's an idiot.
Oh my! Oh dear,
How come-
dear sweet
how come
vampire,
he-
Jesus!
He gets to be a vampire, and I haven't damn. All right, I'll take the weirdo as a friend.
So you
See,
go
here,
everywhere with your body, and you guys will drink blood together and sleep in the
Yeah.
same coffin, and you will watch each other. And make sure
I'll go
everyone
get
is-
stickers. I can get the stickers.
We'll have stickers and
Matching
bracelets.
stickers?
2 stickers. Ha ha.
No.
Oh, I sure hope
What about
no bad guy
6
comes
stickers?
Are you going to get your stickers?
I'm going to go get my stickers.
So as you go into the other room to get your stickers, crashing through the window is this mountain of a man in full armor and holding up this giant, comically large stake rifle, and he says, "Alec, Daddy's home," and attempts to kill you.
Okay, how do we do this part?
So you're going to deal yourself cards, Abon, equal to 1 plus the number of bonds that you have.
And if
Okay.
I remember correctly, Alec has 1 bond. 2?
He's
No.
one with the dog.
1 with the dog. Sure.
Nikolai, we shared the same backstory.
Oh,
We're
that's
friends.
right. Nikolai, you
Yeah.
share the same backstory, so you have 2, so you get 3 cards.
Correct.
Yeah, Devin's got all these down. I'm just helping him.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Same.
You're so on top of it tonight.
I have 2 relationships with the humans that I'm fucking, or the vampires that I'm fucking. I'm just a puppet vampire. So I will get 3 as well.
Yep. You're vampire-like.
Vampire-like, yeah.
If we make new bonds and new scenes, do we also...
Alistair had
New bonds can be
1.
created at any moment.
Because I would propose Alistar and Alec are enemies.
I would
Yeah.
say that's probably fair. You guys are just
Yeah,
going
I
to do a
think-
little bit of a scuffle.
Or kerfluffle, if you will. So you get 1 for that too?
You do get 1 for that immediately. Yep, you could draw a new card immediately. It's an official source from inside Jim Henson's workshop.
guide.
From the style guide, yeah. An internal document.
Yeah. I heard that and was like, oh, I know what my idea is.
That's funny. Okay, so now you will deal yourself 1 card off the top of the deck, Dwayne, and you will play it immediately. And it will be up to you, Alec, to defend yourself.
Should be pretty
So,
easy.
with the rules of the cards,
Uh-huh.
it has to be pointy over round and...
Think about it this way. You're just looking at the cards, number beats number, right? So anything higher than a 7 beats a 7. In the event of a tie, so like it's a 7 and a 7 played, bloody beats black, so the red suits are better than the black suits, and pointy beats, or stabby beats round. So spades beat clubs, and diamonds beat hearts.
Okay. So playing an 8 of spades is better than over a 7 of clubs.
Absolutely. Yep, just because the 8 outright beats a 7. So
Yep. I think Alex is so small that the stakes just like he's able to like hit the deck and the stakes go fly in the other room. And I think they either pin or kill Jerry Nelson because he's like floating.
A quick reminder of the rules, because it's been a while. It's been a year since we played. So you can choose to attack a single person. You can choose to attack us all as a group, and you can't double up. If that makes sense. So like if you attack,
attacking another person narratively.
got it.
Do you see what I'm saying? The first
I got you.
misses.
Yeah, I'm totally tracking with you. Just want to make sure you. So like
It is a
because
separate attack. It is not a group attack. And you can't do the same thing. Like if you attack each individual person, then you attack everybody. Yeah, I'm falling, and you don't back-to-back anybody. Everybody's got to get attacked once.
A quick refresher.
Appreciate that.
For everyone.
All right, so I'm going to attack Jerry Nelson.
Bring it on, beach. Was that a 10 of hearts?
Yeah, 10 of hearts.
Suck my felt balls.
All right, so I think all of the other vampires are actually moving with vampire-like.
Sorry, as I play to narrate to the audience, as I play a Queen of Clubs beating his 10 of Hearts, since they can't see that.
Yep. Oh, you can count the stakes as they go by.
1 miss, 2 miss, 3 miss. Man, you're not good at this.
So as the other vampires who have speed and ability are like fleeing, are Vaughn, what is his fucking last name? It's the Hobbin?
Staubin?
Vomp, like a vampire. Vamp. Oh, with a weird Staubin.
Vomp, stop it.
So he stabs vampire.
Yep.
He's Vab Stamp. He's the Vab Stamp.
Yeah. Vomp, stopping. Bust in the room, and the only person that's left is the not a vampire, Alistar Midnight. And he's gonna run at him with a giant like silver blade and try to run him through. And then we will draw our card and play our card. And following, nope, do again. Yep. Oh.
8 of clubs.
And what he says is, the trick is, you gotta run slower, because he knows you're a vampire. So you gotta be slower, and he doesn't anticipate where you're gonna be when he throws the things.
Nice, as you defend with your Jack of Clubs.
Yep. As Vomp Stoppin barrels to the door, he vanishes from sight. And I think you guys are then like trying to regroup. You know, safety in numbers.
1, 2, 3 left. Get here quickly, friends.
Go, we have.
And I'm last, but I do show up.
We have to find our
And
buddies.
then you guys hear.
Where are
you
your
guys hear
buddies?
like a ding, 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 ding. And then there's an explosion from another stun grenade.
Oh gosh.
So that's going to be a mass attack with a 2 of spades.
2.
No. I'll beat that with my 4 of diamonds.
All right, everybody has to play a card. And if you can't play a card, you lose. Oh my god.
3 of spades and a 4.
So I think you hear the ding, 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 and you hear Vomp on the other side, and instead of hearing a, you hear a.
Everyone, quickly get into my handhole.
You see,
I don't want to go in there, man.
No, let's go.
You see Vomp pull out another stake gun with the words Acme written across it, and then he aims over and he takes another shot at his Alec, his long lost son.
His long lost son, Alec.
Oh no.
Yeah.
8
I
of
never
hearts.
wanted to come back for you. Oh yeah, I fell into count. Anyways, I roll 8.
Okay.
I roll
8
an
of hearts.
8 of hearts.
Queen of Spades.
Queen of Spades will beat that all day.
God. I think his
You're very
rifle.
good at killing vampires.
Oh, I
You're
want to
really good
wiggle away and squirrel out.
I think his stake rifle gun, as he's like over pointing down the skylight, it just is jamming, and so he throws the Acme gun away and says, "I'll just do it myself," and just leaps down and says, "I've got a hand for you, puppet." And he's gonna take Jerry Nelson.
He turns, opening up.
Oh my god! 7
Get in
of
here.
spades.
What'd you get? 7 of spades?
Yep.
Here's what I found.
You
Shut
got
up,
me, dude.
Siri.
Unless somebody plays a card for me, I don't got it. I got a 5 of hearts. Nobody can play a card for me. Yeah, that's it.
Wait, no one can?
No,
No,
I don't have a
he's not-
relationship
he's
with
not
any of you
friends.
guys.
Yeah, he doesn't have a relationship. And so Bob stopping shoves his hand into Jerry Nelson,
So far in.
who I think is elated at first, until we We see the hand burst out from Jerry Nelson's mouth. And then you see Bob stop
time of my life.
says, one vampire dead, and he makes Jerry Nelson talk as he does it.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
And that's where we'll end our
Dear
scene.
sweet vampire Jesus. Excellent.
Oh my god, I can't believe I missed like 5
You whiffed
times.
a lot. It was funny. Yeah, it's part of it. The cards
Yeah, I know.
decide,
It was
not
funny
us.
as hell. It's just like low, low, low.
Devin, according to my screen, you're up.
Oh gosh. You got any
Hey,
other
hey,
scenes?
did Alec bond with the vampire hunter?
I feel like he did. Does that
Not allowed. Not authorized.
Does the vampire hunter get a card now?
Just pick a place in Vegas, man.
I got one. They have like there's a little fair that's going on there, and I think you guys are on. Well, I guess it'll be kind of do what you want, but there's this giant Ferris wheel that's there, right? And it fits
Actually-
like a group of people.
Real quick.
Oh.
Do we want to take a break? We don't have to. I'm just saying we
I'm
will
good to
take a
go.
break at some point during the show because
Yes.
it
You want
runs
to do
long.
one after this one? After this round?
Sure.
Yeah, perfect. Let's do a break after this scene.
Okay.
Yeah, so there is a group of vampires who do not know. I'm assuming that this is the vampires in town or whatever. But they're at this World's Fair type thing. It's always going on in Vegas. And the Ferris wheel is one of their main attractions, and it can hold a group of people. So like instead of like a 2 or 3 seat, it's like a pod that would go around. Gigantic. Looks over the entire city. And so you are able to get into one, stay in line for a long time, and now you've got a group of people that are in this pod.
I'm first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Jean Marie. I think it'd be fun to play her.
Well, don't mind if I be Ernie.
I will be Eddie Mulberry. Dear Diary, one person next to me smells great, and I would do many things to them. The other one smells of perfume.
It's the high alcohol content that does it.
He just like pulls his diary to his chest.
Oh, sorry. I've been snacking on new experimental things here. It's like cotton candy, they say, but it's more appropriate.
You got some blood cotton over there?
Yeah.
Did you make this from children?
I mean, they are the
Can we go
sweetest.
5 seconds without murdering children?
Children really are the sweeter of tastes.
Yeah, I prefer an old Irishman person.
Well, this is not where we would find one of those. We should have gone to the bar today.
I really just didn't want to go to that stupid meeting. I'm tired of all these meetings, man. I went to meetings for a while, but it really wasn't for me.
Not really your speed, it seems, yes. Dear Diary, I don't think he has any sobriety chips.
I got chips, man. They make me thirsty, though.
Oh, yes?
Yeah.
Are they habanero?
Well, I was gonna be like one of those find your dog chips. Just put it in right underneath the skin, you know?
Oh.
Put an air tag inside
Like
him.
a low jack.
Yes. That's what we did to Jerry Nelson when he made me put his hand in him. I put an air tag up there, so I always know where he is.
Where is he now?
Oh, hold on.
You would know
really
that he
close.
He's right outside the pod.
What if Bob stop in for the rest of the fucking thing has him?
What? No, the signal's coming from inside the pod.
Well, that's Dear Diary. I said it was close, but I think it's weird that his air tag is showing from inside the pod.
And when you hear that, you hear there's like a glass outside of you. It goes shook, and you see just the puppet. And he says, "Hey guys, how's it going?" And it's not his voice at all.
Australia.
Yes. Look at that beautiful lighthouse over there. And he points and looks, and like the light is slowly turning. Can I attack all three of you at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay, we have to redraw all of our cards and stuff.
That is correct.
You just deal one card to yourself off the top of the deck and play it. That's all you got to worry about.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. I don't think Eddie has any.
So this is an attempt to get all of you with this giant lighthouse.
I don't think Eddie has any bonds, so Eddie will play a 6 of hearts.
I got a 10 of clubs.
I got a 5
Literally
of spades.
anything will be better. Yeah. So I think what happens is as this thing turns, he timed it wrong, and the backside of the light intersects with it, so the light doesn't actually hit inside of this pod that you're in.
Reflects off. Oh, there's a cool look people below. What a fucking light show!
So amazing. But you feel that this thing is wobbling, and you hear pounding on top of it over and over again, and then you see the puppet come down and he goes, "Not gonna get away that easy."
Dear Diary, I wish I was one of those vampires that could fly.
So do I, baby.
He jumps down. This giant Vamp Staben jumps down, and he takes a drink from a flask, and he says, "Anybody want some?" And he's gonna spit this liquid into the face of
Okay.
Jean Marie.
Jean Marie.
Oh, sorry.
And I'm unfamiliar with other
Why are you
liquids.
wasting it on the girl?
4.
Spit in my mouth.
Put it in me.
I got an ace of hearts.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did.
of course she would have the ace of hearts. What a cool draw
But
for her.
unfortunately, because she's screwing Ernie, and Ernie really wants to get to that booze, he's going to try to knock her down and play on her behalf a 3 of spades.
He's like
So you
scrambling.
The water to the face, and it just melts the head off of Jean Marie, and she crumples to the ground in kind of a gross puddle from the shoulders up.
Oh, no.
Oh!
He then doesn't have a clever line this time. He
With a
smashes
puppet.
out of the
2 vampires.
2 vampires dead, Crikey.
2 vampires dead.
I love
See
that.
you later. And then he smashes through the glass, and then you just see like he's able to like use a rope or whatever to swing out of the way into the darkness.
Yeah,
He's gone.
he's
Dear
got those
Diary, her perfume works really well. I could barely smell the burn.
Barely smell her corpse.
And scene. Look, this is probably one of our better ones. Yeah, I'm so glad I brought this idea to the final
To
girl.
the
Dwayne,
table?
thank you for like spending all year thinking about it.
I love you, Shane.
What's up?
I love you, buddy.
I was just thinking about all the other places that would appreciate me.
Join another podcast.
Yeah, nerds.
One
thinking about-
other place.
Just thinking about maybe those Dungeons and Dads guys might be cool.
One other place with 2 arms. This is Kayla's hug. All right, you guys want to take a break?
We said we would.
We can for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to let me. Dwayne, what was you? You were. Who was your character that round? I'm sorry.
Eddie Mulberry.
Eddie Mulberry. I'm trying to keep up with these survivor points.
Thank you. 212.
What are survivor points for?
They're like, if you survive a round with the killer, you get that character gets a survivor point, and anybody who plays them in the future can use that survivor point to redraw one of their cards.
Yeah.
So Ernie has one, Alec has one, Eddie has one, and Alistair has one. Alrighty. So next setting the scene is going to be our very own Abon. Aren't you ready to let out all your rage against the patriarchy?
Against the patriarchy? Maybe. I'm going to lean into the patriarchy because people get married all the time.
Oh, they do.
So let's have that wedding venue.
Oh! I love that. There's an Elvis impersonator singing.
Elvis impersonator, the whole scene. Pews, small chapel. You know, like that little tiny white thing.
All the electric lights everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Little hearts and arrows, like Cupid.
Mm-hmm. Giant heart out front. Yeah, good for photos, you know. Could be a party place. I don't know. Pick your poison.
So, if Avon's the scene setter, that puts Shane for picking the character.
Yeah, I will be the loveliest lover of all. Potato.
I know how Shane feels now.
What?
I had a great idea for Potato. So I know how you feel. I know how you feel having your idea taken. That's all.
I'll switch off. I don't even care. I'll be Alistair. I'll be Alistair Midnight.
I will be Potato, the ring bearer.
I'm going to be Margot.
Margot.
The officiant.
Oh, you know what? You've married a lot of people. That's on brand.
I have married a lot of people.
That's on point.
So as we open the scene, Potato has a little pillow on his back that's strapped to him with rings on top. And he's walking up to people. So he walks up to, you said you're Alistair, right?
Yeah.
He walks up to Alistair and, I'm going to need those squishies now.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this dog a vampire? I don't really understand. What?
Yeah, you come here often?
Yeah. I've noticed you at every meeting. I thought you were just somebody's dog.
Oh, I'm somebody's dog. From hell!
Ah!
Potato, it's time. Listen, I asked for your help. I can't have you just wandering around when I have people to marry. This is how we make our money.
Did you just call that dog a potato?
I gotta work.
Yes, that's
tap, 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 tap.
Okay, yeah, so this is a totally normal vampire thing. Psychic dogs named Potato.
No, everyone here is not. This is Vegas. People who come here, they're humans. Humans get married, they pay lots. Vampires don't care about marriage.
Right, and we can't let them know our secret.
Stop saying our secret.
I didn't say what it was.
He's so drunk, he's sorry everyone, he's so crazy kid.
And you see Potato using his tiny dog wings to float, like somebody's holding him by the back of his neck, and he's a pelt, and he's got his legs up. He goes, "Boss, I'm tired of walking."
And then I grab, just put my hand back there. I'm like, Potato, if you don't quit, and I bring in his nose over to.
I'd like to think the wedding march starts to play. Just right now.
As Potato's floating up the aisle.
Margot pushes him down on the ground and runs back over and stands in front of the aisle.
The few people that are there, they're kind of hanging out, drunks or whatnot, they all turn to look to where the bride is, and there, the door is kicked open by hands. Was nobody
concerned about this? I've been trying to talk about this all day. Who's this guy?
I'm back. And then
do the voice.
He shoots off his the stake launcher.
Stake cannon, 5,000.
Stake cannon, yeah, right at Alistair.
Stake cannon is the nickname for my team.
I would like to petition that Alistair and Potato have a friendship.
I agree. It happened right there in the scritch.
Yep.
I agree. The scritch
Right
was
between the scritches.
No, I didn't
Everybody
do that.
saw
No, I
the
was
scritch. It's a legal scritch maneuver.
Oh, do we need to reset all the
Yeah, I was trying to
cards
reset
or
the
what?
deck. I don't
I'm
know how to do that, though.
I will do that. That is my job. I will do it.
I forgive you. Don't worry about it, man.
Squishies!
a 4 of hearts.
Okay, hold on. I have
Is
dropped
this
my
an attack
tree
on who?
I went for
Alistair.
Alistair. He
Yeah,
recognized this as this one.
card. She was pretty clear.
I got it. Cool. Then I'm going to draw cards.
Anything higher. We'll play.
Uh,
Oh, no.
got a new friend. Oh no, what happened? I'm just trying to keep up with all these relationships. You know, our note taker's he's on chocolate milk break.
But I told you I was sorry that you messed up, so you're supposed to be sorry that I am not doing a good job.
That's what, 4 friendships or 4 relationships now for Alistair? No, 3.
It's a lot.
It's 3, right?
Oh, yeah. I
sounds
forgot that the dog has even more than the ones I just earned.
Yeah.
Yep. So hold on. I got cards for days.
Yeah. So I'm going to draw 3 cards. And I got to beat a 4 of hearts. I can do that. Surely I can do that. With my 7 of hearts. I think what happens is like, because he is a survivor and is kind of like knowing what's up, like he was just waiting. So as soon as you bust the door, he's already got like a chair up and he's like, it's like stakes. Why is no one concerned about this?
I guess we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. And then he'll like charge right on in with a silver blade? Or no, is that?
Yeah,
He's got a
werewolf?
silver
Silver
blade.
sword.
He's got
Silver-
a baseball bat covered in
He's
scripture.
got every weapon.
Yeah.
He's got
Every weapon.
He's got a holy water super soaker. He's got garlic
Sunlight
powder
grenades.
just by fistfuls that he throws into your face.
Got
All
a
of his
lighthouse
weapons are from
points at
Acme.
you.
He's got a lighthouse that he points at you with the power of the sun.
Yeah, no, we're gonna go after Margot. He just charges right in with a blade to see if he can get this. Let's see. 8 of clubs.
8 of clubs. Can you beat that?
I can. 10 of spades.
Spades will beat that all day.
Yeah,
every day.
10 of spades will beat that. And I imagine
Narrate
she,
What weapon
your
did you
narrow
use?
escape or
What did you use again?
a blade.
silver blade.
Silver blade.
She's been taking some martial arts, and so she's just able to like matrix that as you swipe for the head, and then she runs towards the door to get away.
Alright, I guess we'll have to spin around and reach into a pocket. See if we can get some of that garlic powder right into Potato's nose.
Potato just
Potato,
leaps
no!
at it. Treat!
Potato, no!
King of Hearts.
Unless you get an ace. Is ace high? It's ace
So
high, right?
Ace is high.
Potato leaps forward into this mist and just chomps a big garlic chomp with my ace of spades.
Oh my god.
Ace of spades! The ace of spades!
Joke's on you. I love garlic. Now give me some scritchies.
You know what? I'll try. Can I go after the same character
potatoes,
twice?
son?
You have to go. You can go for all 3 or someone else.
Yeah,
now.
you can go for all 3 or someone else. Yep.
Hmm.
You can still give me those scritchies, boy. Get that friendship point.
My favorite thing I've ever said to
He's been making
Avon.
friends with some of them. He'll go for the
Give me those
scritches.
scritchies, boy.
And I guess we'll.
Yeah.
There's a couple running away. Or no, there's all 3 of you. So I have to go for all 3, not just 2, right?
Yeah, it's either all 3 or individual.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to launch that holy hand grenade of light.
Hmm.
Try that number, and it was
I don't
Margot
like
who was
light.
running.
Right,
Yeah.
Margot's on the
Oh,
way
you're going
out.
for just Margot?
Yeah, she's running. She's trying to run out the door. King
Oh
of
my god.
clubs.
See you later, Margaret.
Damn.
Got her, bro.
2 of clubs will do
Got
it.
2 clubs.
Yeah.
And you see, as you throw that, Potato's running after it.
Trying to fetch it.
Trying to fetch.
I get it, but he's slow because he doesn't use his legs often.
So she gets
I imagine
blasted
Potato is
into
very
the
fat.
door.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And
called
then just
Potato.
slowly
I
turns
just
to
got
ash.
little
Just-
potato legs.
That's why I like that he has the tiny wings to float. He never wants to walk. So when he does,
I'll be honest with you. In my head, he's an Aussie Corgi mix. I'm gonna keep
I'll see it. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. He's an Aussie Corgi mix in my dreams, in my heart.
agreed.
Yeah, so Margot is blasted to the door and then just turns slowly into ash. She turns
Her
around
imprint
to, like,
in the door. I imagine.
her shadow remains.
You know, like how sometimes you
Any
get
last
like
words
the
from
ash
Margot?
mark.
That nuclear ash,
what?
yeah, the nuclear shadow.
Well, I have a
Yes.
suggestion. She tries the
She
hand
says-
arm heart.
She says,
Oh,
"To death do us part."
and strikes the pose
Strikes the pose of the arm heart
of the arm heart, so it leaves the nuclear, the ash. It's just the heart.
in the door. Yeah.
And
I like
you
that.
see the Vegas site, the Vegas people just start like trying to take selfies in front of it.
Oh yeah, they're just like, oh hell yeah.
This show is great.
She was great.
Hashtag vampire love.
Babe, I know I said I don't believe in monogamous relationships and that we're here to sow our seed and live as wild as we can, but like if we ever do get married, we should have fucking boss pyrotechnics.
Yeah. Rumspringa.
Anyway, I like the Rumspringa. Cool. So that brings it to me. It is my scene. We're going to be in the casino, boys. We are in the casino proper. We got like the big wheels. We got people playing cards. We are in a full-on casino. Choose your characters.
I'm going to be Nikolai Spinster.
Nikolai Spinster.
Let's see.
I'll control your mind. I'll control your mind.
Bianca's swellings.
Bianca Swellings. Make it stop. Every day
Is Eddie Mulberry dead?
Eddie Mulberry.
He's not dead.
I have him as
He needs a survivor point, too.
alive. I think.
I also have
Yes.
him.
All right, perfect. I'll be Eddie Mulberry.
I have him alive and with survivor. I didn't do survivor points from last round. Potato got one, and Alistair got a second.
Yes, second one.
Alistair getting strong.
All right, so I'll be Eddie Mulberry, and I'll be at the Texas Hold'em table and reading the dealer's mind.
Eddie Mulberry. I see what's in your head, but it's a baby. I don't know. I was doing everybody's idle animations, and that's kind of ran out of steam. But that's pretty good Smash announcer voice, though.
That was
that in a little bit
That's
more.
good. I was proud of you.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll get there. Cool. So
All
we're
right.
at the casino.
Dealer's got nothing.
I think I'm at a blackjack table. I think we're at a blackjack table.
Okay, I'm
It
at a
would benefit
blackjack
most of us
table.
to be-
This is easier that way.
I'll be on this side. I'm here to kiss dice and luck. I don't know. Just watching. You do know the dealer has a tell. She'll whisper to the two.
Oh yeah, I do. Reads dealer's mind.
The tell is I tell her what to do, and it's just like eyes as open as he can, staring into her face.
So, Eddie,
Get me.
attacked by the killer before, but now you're just like out gambling.
Eddie?
Yeah, he's got survivor points, so he's been attacked
That's
by
fine.
the killer. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure you know where your headspace is.
Yeah. He's in a very public place. He feels safe. Because he wasn't attacked in a public place last time. He was attacked in the home of the puppet. Feels safe.
So you guys, you been chomping down lately?
Hey,
On some good grub?
did you know there's a vampire hunter in Vegas killing us?
Oh. Those don't exist. They gave up
Yeah,
years
that's
and
made
years
up.
ago.
Okay, listen, they do, and here's how I know this. You guys remember Jerry Nelson?
The puppet weirdo?
Yeah, the guy who would take anyone's hand. Yeah, the vampire hunter gave him his entire hand. Jerry's no
So they're a
longer
thing
with
now?
us. You know what I mean?
Thank
He's
goodness.
now a puppet.
That thing was weird. Not only magical, but also one of us. What else? I did not consider him one of us.
Well, he was vampire-like, to be clear. But anyways, the vampire hunter killed him.
Have you had a little bit of that Ernie blood? This is
Have
like,
you
did
been
drink
drinking?
Ernie's blood?
Yeah. It
A
doesn't work.
lot, but I'm not sure why that's related.
And he stares at you and he says, "You are talking nonsense. This is all made up."
I read his mind. What does his mind say?
And baby talk.
I wish you would leave me alone and let me play this game. I'm hungry.
And so I respond with, I made it all up and I'm hungry.
Then he turns. Wait, who else is here? It's
Bianca? Or depressed
Bianca.
vampire?
You are good enough, and you want to be with me.
No, that's...
And he looks back, and he goes, "I hate when you do that.
Huh?
Hit me."
Eddie hits him.
What are you doing?
Hit me.
He said to hit him. Didn't you know he can
I made him do
control
it.
minds?
I made him do it.
Yeah, it's his fault.
So
I read Bianca's thoughts after saying, he can control minds. What does a 6-year-old say about that? What does her 6-year-old form say about that?
I don't want to be here. Tired.
Why can't
I just
I
want
read
to go
minds?
home.
There's a lot of that going
Yes.
around, apparently. Fuck.
Me too. I also am exhausted.
Then why are you here playing games?
It's not safe alone. That's where the vampire hunter gets you. You guys remember the kid Alec?
That's someone's mistake. Who was that again?
That's
That
the
poor
vampire
kid.
hunter's son. I heard him say it.
ooh, Bianca, maybe you'll get your wish. Maybe this vampire hunter that he's talking about, air quoting it, will help you, meet your glorified ending.
Your glorious
Like
purpose.
Well, no, like I said, they're all made up. They quit centuries ago. And probably a century too soon.
I don't know. You ever heard of Blade? There's like 3 of those. It's gotta be
Also,
real.
I found this holy water. Try it. See if it helps.
Try what?
This holy water. Found it. So it was over the church. I got it from.
She'll drink it like a
Marco.
shot glass, like just shot it back. She'll like shake. Yeah, it doesn't work anymore.
I don't know how holy
Just-
it was.
Probably not.
But you just drink.
There's a lot of holes in that glass for sure. There's a mess everywhere.
Hit me.
Hits him again.
Oh, I have to focus more.
Gary!
He's the dealer. He's been a dealer the whole time.
He has been the dealer the whole time.
He's just.
He's a puppet, but he's got like on a dealer's uniform with one of those visors, so you couldn't really see.
No, you gotta imagine it's the puppet has a giant hole through it with a hand sticking out, so it's like on his wrist, and and the puppet's got a little visor on it, and the puppet's dealing the cards somehow. But attached to it.
He's a giant.
He's Hans Bachstraben, and he's there, and he's also in a dealer outfit with a little
Onlookers
like
just
over
see
top of his regular clothes.
Yeah. We're just like having a normal time just talking about this vampire hunter. There's this giant dude on the other side of the table, hunched down.
At a large radius where people
He's
do
so
not exist
big,
because
like
they see him there.
he's like barely, like he's mostly outside of the table.
He's mostly
You can see
outside the table,
You can
yeah.
see his whole face.
It's just covered by the visor. He's like looking down.
Oh, it's you, crikey! And then I am going to swing at you.
He's going to reset the board and
I'm going to swing at you with all the power that I have. And I've got brass knuckles on, and each of the brass knuckles is a cross made out of silver.
And who are you going for?
Who said hit me? I think it was you, Devin.
Oh, yeah.
Nikolai.
Yeah, Nikolai.
Nikolai.
1. Oh, gosh.
Can you defeat my 6 of diamonds?
Probably.
My 6 of diamonds.
Jack of diamonds.
That's better. It's better. So I think what happens is, I'll hit you, crikey, and then he just like gives you an additional card. It goes back to his disguise.
Oh, thank you.
This is the first time I believe I haven't been able to read somebody's mind.
Ah, that's weird.
Oh no. Goldblade.
Goldblade. Goldblade strikes again. The spirit of Goldblade moves me sometimes.
Do it.
Oh, hey, it's me. Crikey. I'm Australian.
Yeah, I have a friend who looks like you. He sounds totally different though. Small world, huh?
Oh, maybe a long lost cousins. That happens quite often in history.
Yeah,
Pay
I
attention.
guess.
I
Vampires
don't know.
is weird.
Is your friend a vampire?
Yeah.
There are no vampires.
You fell for it, idiot!
Oh my gosh, you...
Then just puts the entire Stay Cannon 5000 on the table, points it at your face. And there's no way I could ever miss this shot, so...
No.
Let me just deal myself a really good card. Oh yeah, great. So that's 5 of diamonds. That's one more than I did last time.
Oh my gosh.
I think he reads your mind and hears big ouchie coming, and so he just ducks.
What is with all these vampires? Yeah, he just looks at the last vampire is attacked.
I love the idea that there's like slot machines behind this table that are just getting pelted
just
with
getting
all these
melted by
steaks.
steaks. And there's just like old ladies from Florida with cigarettes together, not even moving, just continuing to...
Yeah. The only time one gets
Playing
angry is when her slot machine stops working and she like moves to another one.
No, she I like mine better. She turns on. An holy whale. Just...
I think Bianca just kind of like blinks and looks at her Hans von Stoppen and just kind of like.
You can really say any noises at this point.
No, I can't.
Looks over at
Hans von Stoppen.
Haberschnubbers.
Sprashbra.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna swing with the bat. See if this will be what finally does you. Finally does ya with my King of Spades.
Ooh.
Sad times. My highest is a 4 clubs.
Oh no! Well, happy times, really.
Yeah, happy times, really.
Sad for Abon trying to the spirit of winning, right?
I think what happens is he takes this bat and he goes to hit you with it, and it just cracks over your head, like the bat cracks in half. It does nothing to you, and he just goes.
Give me the stronger shit.
I'm sick and tired of these games! And he just takes like the broken baseball bat handle and stabs you many, 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 many times. I think that finally does it.
Sweet relief. She probably is like holding it, trying to help.
Yeah, she's over here like, no, here, you idiot.
As the scene fades, we see Potato chewing on the broken and bloody bat.
Oh no. Potato, why?
Potato, why? Eddie, an additional survivor point. Devin, who is your character? I'm so lost.
So my bro.
Nikolai.
No, you're not. You're Nikolai.
Nikolai Spencer. Cool.
My handwriting's terrible. Can't read my own handwriting.
Dwayne, it is back to you as the killer.
Oh, I've been waiting for this my whole life. Yeah, okay, I think, in an effort to escape, the hunter, 3 of our characters have now, rented out the penthouse suite of the Hotel Transylvania in town, to try and fortify and hold up in their room.
Okay.
So you're at the very top with a balcony.
We're getting down to some real fan favorites right now. Like, that's mostly what we got going on.
Yeah, I will pick up the one the guy who hasn't survived anything. Yeah, I'll be Clark Ruger.
Abon, who would you like to be?
Practicing Australian accent. Smart.
I think I'm going to go back to Alec.
Smart.
I think I love Alistair. I'm going to go Alistair. He will not die.
The one survivor of the vampire hunt wasn't a vampire at all. No.
And that is the rest.
That's the moral of the story. From yours truly, Vampire Jesus.
Vampire Jesus.
If you want my love, don't be a vampire at all. So I can suck you dry.
All right, well, let's get into it then, shall we?
Please.
Well, I think things are mighty fortified here now. I think we'll be very safe.
From the guy who'd want to kill vampires, right? Us vampires, he wants us dead?
Yeah, he's a vampire hunter, so yeah, that would add up, son.
I just want to make sure, because, you know, if you weren't a vampire, that'd be okay, and maybe you could tell him and he would leave you alone.
Yeah, but unfortunately, none of us have that option, son.
Well,
yeah.
Maybe Daddy's just trying to play a game.
And if any of us was a secret human, and amongst a group of vampires, and they said, "Oh, Mr. Vampire Hunter, I'm actually a human the whole time," we would rip him apart before he ever got over that hunter.
Yeah, we would. We would destroy him.
Yeah.
Did you say it was your dad, little child?
Well, that's what he said. I think maybe I guess I believe him.
I thought your dad went out for cigarettes.
That's what I thought. So I thought he'd be smoking cigarettes, but I have not seen him smoke cigarettes, so then it's kind of very questionable.
When your dad left to go get cigarettes, was he a giant German monster?
He could be a giant and he could be a monster, but I don't know what's Germans.
He was pretty clean.
Well, let me tell you about what I did back in WW2. You see, there's this little place called Normandy, a beach. You ever been to the beach? Not like this, you haven't!
No, it's just desert out there. Have you seen the outside? It's just desert.
No, there's... Alright, so I fought in 8 wars for this. Great.
So you could take out this one guy, right?
Yeah, in this highly fortified position, I mean, it would take some sort of freak to take me out.
What's your vampire power? Like, what can you?
My vampire power? Don't need one.
I never.
Okay, yeah, me too.
But we're super strong.
I was the most deadly man alive, and now I'm the most deadly man unalive.
So it's like, even if you were not a vampire, you'd still be. You didn't have to be a vampire to be deadly.
The first man I killed, Benjamin Franklin, believe it or not, in a duel. But they replaced him with some younger lookalike. And he was going around smoking weed and like he was a nudist. It was weird. That's why like his policies get very strange all of a sudden about halfway through. Because I shot and killed him.
Oh.
You want to make the national bird the turkey.
Huh.
That's why
they're very tasty.
Bald eagle. You ever seen one?
In picture
Not
books.
like this, you haven't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So what do we do? Like, what's your superpower? Like, what's your super vampire thing?
I've been told standard vampire things is what it is. Like, you can be super strong, and sometimes you can run really fast, and sometimes you can jump really high.
I haven't found mine yet, but I'm sure I will.
And you hear knocking on your door.
I'm sure it's nobody.
Room service.
Well, I do love delicious room service.
So do I.
Wait a second.
What is a room service?
Yeah, we do. I didn't order a steak or anything. I think you guys wouldn't like it.
Steak
I
cannon was
have
like...
a steak rare.
Did you order a steak?
Not room service.
Well, I did play with the phone, so maybe that was the button I accidentally
I'll
did.
go get rid of them. You guys just stay here. I'll go answer the door.
Okay, be safe.
As you open the door, there's a little puppet in a maitre d's outfit.
Hello.
Crikey! Room service. Oh, that's fucking bad Australian.
You're Australian now. You weren't Australian when you were German when you're knocking at the door.
Well, yes.
Let me ask you, where were you in 1945?
Right here. And he leaps out with a silver blade and he attacks you. You brought a gun to a sword fight.
I would never. What are you getting me with, nerd?
Alright, let's see. 9 of spades. Get your
A 9
outta
of
here.
spades? That's pretty good.
It's not great, though.
It is also not great, though. Yeah, I'll go bloody beats black. Let's go.
Oh, nice.
9 of diamonds. And what happens is he just goes, god dang Nazi! And he just pulls out an M1 Grand that he's got. Just starts fucking unloading rounds into the hallway of the hotel.
Yeah, so I think you do that and like there's all the commotion, the hunter's gone. And you hear like a crash on the other end of the suite as he barrels through the balcony windows or glass doors and says,
just the wall to the adjoining room.
Oh yeah, that's even better. He just he
runs
goes into the other
through the
room
wall.
and he Kool-Aid Man's through the
There's
wall.
just a him-shaped hole in the wall.
And lands. Alec, Daddy's home.
You don't have your cigarettes.
He's
Smoke.
I forgot.
I came here to smoke cigarettes and starve vamps, and I'm all out of smoke.
I'm all out of cigarettes. And he unloads. He pulls out his comically large steak launcher, and you see that it's a steak launcher 2.0, and then
5001.
he just starts firing off rounds.
Oh, it's a Gatling steak cannon now. I love it.
It's a Gatling steak cannon. Oh, and a Queen of Spades.
Pretty good.
No, can I use the survivor point?
You can. Yes, you have a survivor point because you're Alec. So you can spin that to immediately. You just discard a card and then draw a new card to replace it.
Okay. Getting rid of that card. Let's see if I can get a better one. Nope. He did. I got a Jack of Clubs as my highest.
Man, I tell you what. I had this hotel loaded with guns.
Oh no!
I was sitting on 2 aces, bro.
There's just a storm.
The Trump ace, the can't lose ace.
There's a storm of stakes that is flying through the penthouse as we watch Alec get dusted in a wave of stakes.
Any last words, Alec?
You're not my real dad.
Bro, you're not my real dad.
Well,
Why'd you never get me?
His existence was a nightmare, and this is the best. So let's move on.
And that is
Devin,
where the
your
scene
scene.
went.
Oh, shoot. Another freaking scene.
Admin note, because this is just going. It looks like we still have like a lot of people left. It doesn't usually take this long.
It doesn't usually take. I think at least once last time we wiped all 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So let's maybe go for group attacks.
Do what?
Maybe go for group attacks. Just an admin note for everybody. If you're the killer, maybe go
Group
for group
attacks.
attacks.
Yes, Devin.
In Vegas.
Ooh, vampire party limo ride down the strip.
Ooh,
Is
party
what
bus.
Zebra just suggested.
I like it. I'm taking it. Taking Zebra's idea. I thought of it. Ginge, cut that out. Make me look good. Actually, I don't care. Do what you want. It's your audio.
Potato.
It's our hour together.
Potato. I'm being potato.
Yep, you're going to be in a limo ride, going down the strip, taking in the scene.
This head sticking out.
It's the head out the window. Yes, of course.
So you got potato.
Ernie.
I'll be Clark Ruger.
All right, so scene is the drivers just picked you up. You're just trying to stay under the radar. Because you've all at this point encountered Vom Staben. And so you're trying to just keep on the move while keeping your head on a swivel.
Clark, when he gets into the limo, he's just throwing these giant duffel bags in first. You can never be too safe. He climbs in.
Yeah, that's why I stocked up too, man. And Ernie's got just a guy with a bottle of champagne upside down in his mouth. And he's got like a curly straw sticking out of his neck.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, car. Open the window. Open the window.
I rolled on the window.
Yes. He sticks his head out the window. So ready. The big snoofs and the panting and just, yes. You're
Trying to
fine.
make this dog my battle buddy.
The driver
You
says,
ever use an M16, little guy?
Where to?
No.
Just around the block. We're trying to kill some time.
Yeah, you got it.
No, I've never had.
Just keep
what
it
is
rolling. We
big-
just want to
big
stay
boomstick?
moving, man.
Oh, yeah, little dog. I'll give you a big boomstick for sure.
That is so funny.
He hands the dog a blunderbuss.
It's an actual.
Yeah, it's a fucking blunderbuss. Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll go off with very little effort. Hair trigger on that motherfucker.
Oh, good stick, thank you. Give scritches, please.
Hey,
I've done weirder things in my life. And he scratches the dog. Yeah. What? Did you have what to a man in Texas?
I shot a man in Texas.
Listen, I'm all about.
Eat him.
What?
I'm all about murdering people in war and eating them.
Oh, it's just cracked just a hair.
It's
you
some
can't see,
good
but you can hear it.
champagne. Roll a divider up.
Hey Ernie, you need a gun. I got
Yeah,
I got it all the way.
The guy chiming in. I'm gonna roll that up. It rolls back down.
Yeah. Guess so. That's a weird thing you keep coming back to.
No, I promise.
I don't know how to tell you this.
Shot that man.
This ain't the therapy limo.
When you say that, you feel the limo speed up and lurch, and suddenly it flips a couple times with you in it. And I'm going to have all of you go ahead and play your cards.
I would like to get a friend point with Clark.
Oh, yes, please.
Oh my gosh. These cards are...
Hey, just...
No,
Feels
it's
like
everyone.
Just a quick question. Does anybody else feel this, or is it just me?
It's Tuesday. All right.
So I do a 3 of hearts.
Is this happening, or...
Clark Ruger will
is
play
this
the
happening,
4
or is
of
it Tuesday?
spades.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. 3, 4, 5. Your 4, 5, and 6 will beat it. So it stops
3 of hearts?
like sooner than he intended. The roll does, and you were all buckled up because you're not. You
What
might
if
be
it
vampires.
just does a barrel roll and lands?
It just lands right up.
Oh, fun!
No,
Fun!
No,
Do it again.
Yeah, that was everybody. That was weird.
Have fun! Do it again!
Careful.
The window goes. He has control of it now.
so, like,
he's
you
put it
guys,
back up
that
front,
was
so
you two?
the divider comes down, and he says, "Hey mates, where you trying to go?" To hell! And he throws a grenade into the back and rolls the window up. He's gonna try to get all 3 of you again.
Clark Ruger is unloading on that fucking divider.
It's bulletproof. Good luck.
That doesn't matter. He's
damn.
still shooting it. Like
that is a
bullets are
10 of
ricocheting
hearts.
around. He's still.
Gosh.
Yeah, so
All
am
right.
Oh, there's a who got the
Clark
jacket?
is good.
What were we
Go
playing
for
against?
Survivor
A
point
10
on
of
this
hearts.
one.
Oh. 10 of diamonds? Pointy.
Yeah, beats it. Oof, so Ernie, you how do the other two get out?
Does beat
Wait.
around, yep.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, that's my 9 of clubs. Ernie. I think what happens is Ernie looks...
do this
Ernie
all day.
The grenade comes back down, and Ernie goes, I never done nothing worthwhile
Jump out
in
the
my
car
life
window.
ever since I shot that man.
Goodbye, friend!
Yep.
Daddy Tex.
Clark follows the dog.
And he just jumps on the grenade.
Let's go, Pooch. And then at the last second, you see Clark reach in before the grenade goes off
You're
to
my
grab a bag
only
of
friend.
guns.
Yeah, and so you from as you swing out of there and your guns
just so you
go
know,
and you like roll out, you see that this intense light shines through and over you through the windows, and the silhouette of Ernie disappears.
Just for the record, I did say you were my only friend the whole time, Potato. So
Well,
go ahead and
Potato
take a
did say
friendship
goodbye,
with her, and
friend.
You can't have a friendship with dead
So
people.
we're good.
You're my only friend.
Yeah, so that's a. I'm not saying I'm declaring a favorite, but as I jump on the grenade, Potato, you're my only friend.
So I do have a question. When survivors survive and they use their survivor point, is that point gone? Oh, they reset. Okay, cool.
They reset at the end of each round. Yeah. So you can come into a round with like 3 survivor points. So you can get pretty nutty.
Do we want to kill off
R.I.P.
3
Ernie.
people and then play a couple more rounds?
Potato survivor point and Clark.
How many are
Ruger
left?
Survivor point.
We shouldn't
I
have that
think.
many left. No.
Clark,
We
Eddie,
killed
Nikolai,
4 from the
Alistair.
Hold on a second. Give me 1 second.
No, he's not. I have
got-
Clark, Eddie,
I'm still
Nikolai, Alistair,
I thought he was dead.
Steven, and Potato.
No,
Still
Orpheus
in.
didn't. Orpheus
Right?
didn't survive his wound. He was in the bloodbath.
He survived his round.
No, or he was a bloodbath.
Nope, she's dead.
She did.
Orpheus. Oh, Orpheus in the bloodbath. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
She's
My
dead.
bust. My bust. So I've got
Yep.
Jane Marie.
Yep.
She in?
Yep.
She did? Excellent, great. Clark Ruger, Eddie Mulberry, Nikolai Spencer,
All right, so we do
Alistair
need a clean
Midnight,
house.
Steven
Yes.
Salivation, Potato. Yeah, so 6 left. Let me give me 1 sec. There's extra rules for this. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is
Just do another bloodbath round.
Because we want to have 3 left in the end, so we need to get 3 people gone. We'll just do.
Because then that
You just
fucks
make up a
the-
scene. These 3 go here and they get got somehow.
No, because that beats up the randomness of the final girl. Yeah, I
Can't
get
just
what
do
you're
another
saying.
bloodbath. It's supposed to be fair. You know, we're supposed to have somebody get to the end. So what we'll do is we'll just from now on. There will only be
Multi-attack until we're down to 3.
There will only be 1 survivor.
Oh, that works.
So instead of stopping when
That'll
somebody
speed it up.
dies, you just kill
So
2.
that'll bring us to 3 rounds.
Yeah. So it'll be this round, another round, and then the last round.
All right, who sets this scene?
It'll be
It should be on Abon.
yes.
Devin just went. So it'll be Abon, me, and then you'll have the final round. Dwayne.
Okay,
Potentially,
I got
unless
an idea.
everybody gets wiped.
So our 3 vampires are trying to maybe get the hell out of Dodge and go for a helicopter ride. You know, the ones that take around tour the city.
Oh, nice.
That's so good.
That's very cool.
So y'all in the chopper with the headset.
Hop on in.
Yeah, of course.
I will play Steven Salivation.
I will grab up Nikolai Spencer.
And I'll be Eddie Mulberry.
Yeah, we see Steven like huddling over his journal. Dear diary, it sure is hard to write in you with all the noise.
What does your 6-year-old version say? What do I hear you say as a 6-year-old?
Someone cover my ears.
And I'll do that. Maybe this will help.
I submit for friendship.
Granted, you do submit, and I accept.
Yes.
What are you writing about?
Mostly my feelings.
But is it better to just feel them instead of writing about them? That's weird.
No, I could never feel my feelings. Dear diary.
Don't worry,
I
don't
made a
worry,
friend.
spooky bros. If that guy comes up here, tries to hunt us, I mind control him to just jump right off helicopter.
Whoa, everybody has cooler vampire powers than me.
He doesn't actually have those powers.
I do, and I can
just-
do this all day long.
Convince me of something. Here we go. Watch this. All right, go ahead. Make me do something.
Think about kissing boys. Look, he did it! He did it! Look,
Nope.
He's thinking about kissing
Nope.
boys right now. Look at that
I have
smile
a
on his
friend
face.
who
Works. I'm thinking about kissing boys. It's true.
It's no, we can't. It's not tertiary. It doesn't move like that.
It does.
If
It
he
does
was doing it
sometimes
to
if
you-
he's super powerful. You don't know.
Okay,
Hey, canonically,
let
that
me draw
guy
the
was
same power.
feeding him the bullshit, remember? In the dealer set? He was, like, making him do that.
All right, don't think about elephants.
Right, and
Oh,
then
look,
on
you
this
thought
part
about
of the
elephants.
city, you see all the lights on the ground, and your driver is trying to like give you the tour of the city,
You know,
right?
you're a helicopter driver.
Yeah, but he's trying. I
Yes.
can't speak
What do you call that?
Australian.
Sky drivers.
Hold on. Let me put on the
You're
earphones.
Oh, shit.
I can hear you now.
Then
It was
he's trying
important
to like
to
tell
wear the
tell the
headphones
thing,
to
tell the
hear
thing,
our
right?
tour guide.
Yeah. And well, you have to have the headphones to hear each other too. That's how that works.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
true.
sure.
Yeah, it's 100%
And-
accurate.
From across the
I
way.
was just reading my diary the whole time. I see that now.
From a different helicopter, a launched garlic smoke bomb tries to be thrown into the helicopter.
Oh no, that would kill everybody but our pilot. He was just a human.
He's been flying one helicopter and remote controlling another
smells
one.
delicious in here, bro. It's smoked garlic. It's so nummy.
Hey, you guys smell that?
Or it's just an Australian guy trying to give city tours and live
Yeah,
his life.
sometimes Australian guys are pilots, asshole. What are you trying to say?
Hey, alright guys, looking over to your right, you're gonna see a helicopter shooting a garlic something
Some
another
sort
at
of garlic missile. I don't really know.
It's gonna be delicious.
Oh, come on.
You're gonna really...
Slow. 4 of diamonds goes on the board for our bad guy. I'm trying to draw a deck with no cards.
Oh, you gotta reshuffle that dirt.
Thank you. I will survive.
All right,
Yeah, me
beat
too.
up 4
I will-
diamonds, please.
I'll play a 9 of clubs.
Beautiful.
I think Eddie just shoves his book onto his face.
Oh, I think the
And
wind just picks
leaps.
up and it just gets swept away right before
Oh, perfect.
anybody.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Good thing we left
a
the
big
doors
cloud of like
open.
garlic, because that's exactly how like a smoke grenade would work. If you like put it onto a helicopter that's moving through the air at 80 knots, like it's just gonna just fly out the back, and you would just keep flying. You would see the cloud just be back there.
All right, next thing. Oh, whole bunch of.
Dear diary, fireworks are weird here.
You're not. I've got a little mirror out, and I'm mind controlling myself. You're not afraid. You're not afraid. You're not afraid.
I told you it doesn't work like that. Tell me, what is he saying in his head as a 6-year-old?
You're not afraid.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you.
Thing.
Mommy!
No, nobody knows I can turn into a bat and fly away whenever I want.
I think the next thing that's trying to be thrown into the helicopter from the other helicopter, right? Because we're doing airfare.
Sure.
Holy,
Air ferry. What do you know what it costs for a ticket?
holy water balloon.
Oh no, not a holy water.
Holy
balloon.
water balloons. A whole bunch of them, just yeeted.
Not yeeted balloons. Well, we have
Yeah.
to beat Abon.
I'm trying. Oh, King of Hearts.
Oh.
All 3 of you.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
I got a 10 of hearts. You got me there.
Yeah, I got a 6 of spades.
Wait, Eddie has a survivor point.
Oh, I have a survivor point
So,
too. We all have a survivor point.
Let's dump a 2 of diamonds
I'll just dump my 6 of spades. And I just put...
and draw a card. Okay, I guess I'll just lose with a king of clubs.
Also gonna lose with my queen of diamonds I just drew.
Oh no.
I think you might have wiped
That's actually
us.
what we wanted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It actually works out really good for numbers.
Yeah, I think Eddie like raises up his book, his diary, to shield himself, and then realizing his diary is going to get wet, he shields his diary only to get hit by water balloons.
Holy water balloons.
Yes,
And you
holy
all
water balloons.
melt, and I guess all the vampire bubbles and
Dear
stuff
Yeah.
rains down onto the city.
Nikolai's gonna try to turn into a bat and fly away, but unfortunately he is surrounded by holy water. So he just dies of bat
He half
death.
transforms.
The rain of holy water coming out of the helicopter. You tried.
Holy water. I'm just gonna say the 3 that I circled, if we were gonna skip around, were the ones we just all killed.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I was gonna get rid of. I think we all
Everybody
knew that.
was ready to toss those out. So we got Potato left,
Clark Ruger.
Alistair.
Alistair.
Clark, Ruger, and Alistair.
That's a final 3 if I've ever seen them.
Yep. Shane, I'll be the villain if you wanted to play one of them,
I won't be.
or
all
you
3
be
of
the
them.
villain.
It doesn't matter to
because
me,
it's your
dude.
turn.
I don't
care.
It's my turn. I'll just be the villain.
All right, cool. I'll be Potato.
No.
I'll be Alistair. Unless you want to do it. I've done it every time.
Let Abon be potato.
Yeah, be
I'll be Alistair. I'll be Alistair.
I'll be
then.
Clark then. Okay.
I was like,
Yeah,
I don't
'cause I
know
don't play
Clark
Alistair.
Ruger that well.
That's because you've never seen action.
Nope.
So
I've seen it.
So the last scene is going to be, there's things have not exactly been going Hans Stomper's way today. He's had quite a few frustrations, but he has one foolproof tactic that he uses in extreme scenarios. A team of Chinook helicopters is flown out, all operated by highly trained vampire hunters, and they take the roof off of every building within 3 square miles.
Oh God, that's pretty tactical.
And dawn is coming.
It's a clear advantage for someone.
So we're just running through the streets. Like hobos and everything.
I mean, you guys...
we should... Guys, we have to find somewhere to take cover from the really deadly sunlight.
We gotta find some inside somewhere, even if that is the inside of someone else. We gotta find a big person.
Best run, much fun. Go, go, go.
Listen.
Fast, fast, fast.
Back before they invented blankets, we just used the warmth of a dead man for a while. That'll be alright for a few hours.
You've got some weird stories, but we need somewhere to hide.
How big are you, dog? Let me get a look at you.
Now, my Liebkings!
Yeah, us vampires are really afraid of you.
Why do you keep saying it like that? That we know that we're afraid. I don't know why you keep saying that.
We're all vampires together, scared. Run.
Not scared, not scared. Run fast, run the fastest.
Hold on, you know what? If we all share each other's blood right now, it lets us live longer in the sunlight.
I don't think so, dude. Vampires aren't supposed to drink other vampires' blood. It's like a rule.
No, it's one of the main rituals. It's
That's
because
weird.
when we exchange it, the sunlight can't take
No,
all
I'm
3
not
of our
into
genetic
kinky
codes.
stuff, man. BDSM isn't for me. I'm just into like vampire stuff, like being us, is being true to ourselves.
I think you guys hear in the distance the whirring of helicopter blades as the biggest, baddest Chinook. It's like a super Chinook. It's like 40 Chinooks tied together. And it's got Chinooks, as you don't know.
Each Chinook different than the last, almost like a menagerie of Chinooks.
This is the
They're all
biggest,
linked
baddest
together.
little Chinook. And, they're dual rotor aircraft, and each of the rotors is like a cross. So it's like 4 crosses, that's the rotor that's fit.
Oh.
It's just and it just flies through the air, and it's just like, it's got like holy water cannons, high powered, it's got
Vampire Jesus, save us!
and I think that's when just like the unholy hell rains down on you from the sky. I will go for everyone.
Oh, you're brave, my boy.
I'll reset it, boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen.
Let's see. Who I have? Let's see. I got a bunch of good things though.
Yeah, same.
I think 3, 2.
I know he has.
Can you beat my 2 of diamonds?
Alistar has 3 survivor points. Does he have any bonds other than the dog?
Hey, what happens if I also have a 2 of diamonds?
That's not your best card.
That shouldn't happen though, right? Okay, hold on.
That shouldn't happen.
Here's a
You're right. Let's just that's a Misty Omen. Recall everything.
No! I had a good hand.
That's why I didn't draw.
Okay, now it's recalled and shuffled. Okay, now, can you beat my King of Clubs?
Oh my god.
Okay.
I do have 2 survivor points.
I'm gonna go with 3 cards, and then I have 3 survivor points.
I'm dumping this one.
Okay, this is good. So, Alistair, I like to think you used holy water, and Alistair's like, oh no, don't let it touch us! Quick, get out of the way! And like, he's trying to hide where he's been splashed on. Like, he like takes off his shirt.
I couldn't do it.
Is Ace high?
Oh, and he's got tattoos that say
Ace
like
is
vampire for life.
I got an Ace of
Dude,
diamonds.
I got a Queen of Hearts. Oh, I was the one who died, so I died.
Yeah, so you guys see as like this holy water comes down and it sprays, and then like just steaks, bro. It's got 2 miniguns on the front that are just unloading, just rapid fire in a line. Just you can see it's the terror is almost existing in like you see the trail of steaks leading up to you. They're clearly planted in the ground, and unfortunately unable to get out of the way of the fire. Clark Ruger,
or the water in this case.
No, the stakes.
Stakes.
He gets gunned down by a line of stakes. Literally hits him like ankle, knee, buttocks, back.
Oh no, our weakness! Wooden stakes!
You're weak to those too, asshole. Don't act like you're not.
Yeah, but he's announcing all the vampire things.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh no, friend dead.
Well, you live
all the things that were weak again.
You live by the war, you die by the war.
I'm coming to see you, brothers.
Goodbye,
You
friend.
the ones I hate.
And then I think the helicopter starts to fly low in the air, and you see a rope hanging down from it. And from that rope, you see him. You see Hans Vompstomper.
Hans Gruber, Alex's papa.
Hans Vompstomper is just hanging by a rope. So he's like got the rope wrapped up in one arm, and the other one he's just got his State Cannon 3.0, baby. It's got like a giant.
He's on the move.
It's got like a giant laser on it, but it's just a laser sight. And you see as it fixates on the back of Alistair.
Usual potato.
You better bring the heat.
A 2 of diamonds.
So I think.
Would you also have 2 of diamonds?
Shooting?
I'll recall them all. I'll recall next.
Yeah, you throw it on your.
I think as you shoot them, I play my 3 of diamonds, and he just like slides under a car, and it's just like the car's just getting pelted. Oh no! Oh, thank God! I'm just a good vampire and can dodge.
And then the helicopter's flying. It's catching up with you because you're on foot. Even granted, one of you has vampire speed and the speed, but you got little legs because you're hardcore games.
I don't want to use my vampire speed. That'll give me away.
You see as Hans launches himself off the rope and is going for a flying people's elbow directly onto the goodest boy of all time.
Do you smell what I'm cooking?
Do you smell it?
Oh, my wound! That's German for dog. 8 of hearts.
Oh,
that's low.
You can get maybe. 8 of hearts to kill somebody.
Yeah, so it could. I'd like to play my Queen of Diamonds.
That'll beat it. Okay. I think what happens is you see as you scamper away at the speed of Puppy, Hans Vompstomper just comes down, lands elbow first into the pavement, and there's like a crater that appears in the ground as he just stands up unscathed and starts running at you both, just like arms in front of his face, like.
I like to imagine Potatoes trying to like run circles around Alistar, because this is also a game of run away.
If you keep running like a vampire, he's gonna know we're vampires.
Oh, I already know. And it's gonna be a silver blade for Alistair. It's basically we're just taking turns now, guys.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Because I can't attack everybody because one of you have to live. So.
Yeah.
Can you beat my 6 of hearts?
I'm gonna use a survivor point.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
So I discard my 3 of spades. I'm gonna use my last survivor point to discard my 2 of hearts.
It's a 6 of hearts, bro. You got this.
Aha!
9 of diamonds. You got it.
And I think he doesn't like dodge the blade on purpose. He's just exhausted from all this running. He like trips and stumbles and like rolls. He's like looking up and he goes, "That's how you do it."
Amazing roll. And then Potato's gonna try rolling too, because it's fun times. He's gotta play.
Fun? You want to have fun? He pulls out one of his sun grenades, pulls a pin.
Oh, here you go, Squirchies.
He will try to. He will run after it with little corky legs. Will you reach it in time or not?
I don't know. It depends on if you can beat a 9 of clubs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend one of my survivor points and get rid of 4
and
of
jump out her
clubs.
2 of diamonds.
I'm gonna spend another one.
Okay.
And get rid of my 3 of clubs.
I'm building a whole swoot.
How about a Jack of Hearts?
A Jack of Hearts will do it. So I think what happens is you're not able to catch up to it in time because I pulled the pin way too early and it bursts off in the distance. And
oh no! The ball broke.
yeah.
So I think Alistar stands up and he walks towards Vomp
Stomping.
Hey, listen. He kind of looks around. I'm not actually a vampire. Like I'm not actually a vampire. Yeah, no, I'm not a vampire. So like, you can just not kill me. Yeah, no, I'm just a human.
Just Dwayne, as a reminder for me and all the folks at home, I'm seeing you have no cards left.
That's correct.
So as you come up and you're just a human. Oh,
yeah, no. You just can just go on doing your thing. You just don't have to go after me. I got in with a bad crowd, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, there's only one way to find out. And the 2 of clubs.
Yeah, no, I could.
The 2 of clubs is, as he takes the stake and plunges it into your very human heart.
And you hear him go, stake. That was my only weakness as a vampire.
Could I make because I have the goodest of boys, and he's got his his Pearson friend.
You could play a card for his sake.
I will play a card for his sake.
Oh no, rewrite the scene then. But I think he's doing that. Yeah, hey, look, I'm not a vampire. Like,
I imagine that snake's about to come in, and then that puppy dog sense of like my person's in danger.
It's just a stick
to get it.
It's just a stick.
Yeah. It's just a stick. He goes for it. Bad stick. And I'll play my 7 of spades.
That'll be my 2 of clubs. I am tired of you, Hoon! And he just pulls out a gun. He just has a gun and he shoots you with a gun.
Potato's dead.
4 spades. He shoots Potato with a gun and Potato's dead. You made me kill a dog on my podcast. Everybody happy?
You're welcome.
Cancelled.
So
a good dog would save his person.
You're
and
right.
He was friends.
He is the goodest boy. I'm upset.
He's the goodest boy. I'm playing him 2 character. What do you want me to do?
So, so Hans is going to see you take the stake, going to run away, and he's just going to... I don't know how to do this. I thought maybe the people's elbow would at least be comical enough where I could walk away from it. But I can't just like use a gun and shoot this dog.
Yeah, no, you should throw a dog biscuit, like a bone that's a garlic grenade or something. No, he's immune to garlic. We already established that.
Oh yeah, he does. What about a garlic biscuit made with holy water?
Let me think.
Use a good boy gets a treat.
I got it. He takes the steak and he's like turns up, looks up, and Hans von Strappen pulls out a bottle of water with the sprayer of holy water. Says, "Bad dog."
That's perfect. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, give me 1 second. So yeah, as you as the sweet and goodest boy Potato run up and grab this steak, you grab it and you bring it back over to Hans von Stauben, place it at his feet, and look up expectantly. He produces a bottle, a spray bottle filled with holy water, and goes, "Bad dog." The potato is dissolved instantly. Meaning our final girl,
Alistair,
is the non-vampire of the group. He made it through. Now it's Alistair Midnight. You get to now describe the true and official canonical ending, Dwayne.
Yep. So, Alistair was about to just get out on his own merits, but then he sees Potato, the beautifulest of boys, getting just melted. And so I think Hans is like spraying, just like double tapping the shit out of that. And so Alistair sneaks up behind this giant hulking man, and we see him look back to like the camera, and his little fake teeth pop down. And he climbs up the back of Hans, who can barely feel this normal human, and he's going to bite into Hans's or von Steuben's neck and say, "For the brood!" and just like rip his throat out.
Nice.
He was a vampire at heart all along, and that just lets everyone know, whoever watches this Final Girl movie, that if you just believe, you can be what you want to be.
You can do anything you want.
And that message...
You can be anything.
...stays with us as the credits roll. But what's this in the DVD bonus features?
As the Disney credits finish...
we actually see the actor of Potato get back up. He was just playing dead.
Playing dead.
That's Abon's.
Playing melted into a pile of fur.
He's really good at
Potato was actually just like a secret agent dog meant to protect Alistair.
Well, we do have some bonus features, some alternate endings. We'll start with Devin, if you want to give us your ending.
Yeah, dude. So you've got we reverse to the point where we see Potato and Alistair running down the road, right? And then we see the scene quickly where Alistair's like, "No," as the dog goes to give up, looks up. And then we see one of those choppers that has been sent away. One of them turns back around and it begins to like hover above an unknown von Stauben. And we take the view up and we see that it is a Jerry Nelson at the helm. And it just unloads onto von Stauben, and then you see that we see that Alistair can see him, and he winks, and then that helicopter goes off, and it crashes into several others as most of those hunters fall to their deaths.
He was one hero.
Too beautiful for this world. Abon, what is your alternate ending?
Alternate ending. I'll have a fun one. I'll make everybody have a fun time. So in those helicopters, instead of those vampire hunters, there's actually each one of the dead vampires. They all acted their parts. They pretended to die, and they all decided to trick Hans von Stauben. Make him believe he had gotten all the vampires. And the last one, where Alistair takes his bite, he becomes the true vampire, and this was all a test by the Brood family.
Dang.
They all come back down and park their helicopters, and it's a big old party, and a rush inside before the sun rises.
They put all the roofs back on every building in a 3-mile radius.
Thank God this is Vegas, so we could be standing in a river of poop, too.
It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
My alternate ending is going to be very simple. We get to the scene. Potato has just been dissolved. and Alistair is like shaking on the ground, like afraid and scared. He's like, dude, I'm telling you, I'm human. I'm not a vampire, bro. I'm not human. Von Steuben. This is what we're calling him now, huh? He takes
Hans von Steuben Gruber.
The Hans von Steuben takes a chair and he sits in it backwards. He goes, hey, kid. Hey, I knew all along. You ain't gotta pretend to be something you're not. The coolest thing in the world.
Let's rap.
It ain't vampire powers. It ain't immortality. It's being yourself.
Come.
And then the puddle of potato reconstitutes itself into a dog, and all the other vampires come back. They're like limping. They got like bandages over whatever horrible wound was given to them, and they're just like, "Yeah, kid, we all were in on this the whole time because we just wanted to make sure that you just knew you didn't have to be a vampire to hang out with us. We like you just because you're cool and spooky, and we just like you." So, like, you can just hang out and be yourself. You don't have to pretend anymore. Von Steuben's my uncle.
I can't believe you didn't recognize him.
From Nova Scotia.
He was the last meeting.
Just to help us pull together this little trick and
He's really good at blending in places.
Let you know
He's got
how
one
much
of
we
those
care
faces.
about you.
Did we forget that you pulled every roof off of every building in a 3-mile radius to help do that?
It's worth it to give a young man confidence.
That's right. There's no cost. There's no cost that we wouldn't spend to make a young white male feel good about himself.
He was part of the group family.
America.
Nobody said Alistair was white. You projected that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
There, how you imagine to be.
So we all learned a lesson.
That's true.
So
I heard Alistair and just thought of Alabaster, and there you go.
Thank you so much for joining us. You will see Alistair again in just 5 more years. We're halfway there. 5 more years, and then Finalist Girl. We hope to see you all there for it. I, of course, was Scott Shainsaw, your uncle and Spookmaster General. This was Dwayne. Dwayne, say goodbye to the people.
Goodbye, people.
Devin, I don't want you to have an opportunity to say words, so we're going to skip straight to Abon. Abon, thank you so much for joining us. Did you have a fun time?
Yeah, I did. I was even drunk Abon for a little bit.
Are you ready to go watch some scary movies? Are you in the season now?
Yes. I will attempt to watch one scary movie.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much, everybody. We had a great time. We love you.
Suck it, PayPal.
Bye. Suck it, PayPal. What does that mean?